So Wi-Fi kinda spotty, but I want to share this. Our dog doesn't understand the concept of tents yet. She tried to get in earlier, however she didn't know the door was closed. So she just mooshed her face against the door. I kept trying to push her back, but her 80 pounds of puppy strength was against me. She partially collapsed my tent on me. D.
streets are playing with my mind.
Whoa!
Time stands still as we go blind. We're losing everything. Streets are playing with my mind. I'm losing everything inside. Time stands still as we go blind. We're losing everything. Whoa, I will never be Whoa, no more nightmares.
Hello, everybody. We're gonna start a little bit on a different song. We're not giving you the normal call out as everything. Hello, everyone. It's time for your annual review. Welcome in. Welcome into. Nope. Don't do that to me. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. So, everyone. Where's your tie? No ties. No ties. No ties. Oh, hold on. Okay, fine. I'll become a chair again. I'll become a chair again. That's okay. That's okay. I'll be a chair.
Welcome.
Bummer. The chair is telling you everything. Formal Gundo. Formal. Hello. Hi. How y'all doing? Welcome in. Ain't nothing gonna tie me down. There's no dog.
Welcome.
There's no dog. Are you checking to see if I'm formal, just like on everybody else in every Zoom call ever?
Welcome.
Are you checking to see it? Well, guess what? You're right. Still basketball shorts. But, we are business top up. KT! Totem Gang! Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Yes, business on the top, party on the bottom. Hello, everybody. Thank you for tuning in for a somewhat special stream. We're doing something a little bit different. The ultimate business catch. Oh man, this button's about to fall off. It's been so long since I've worn this thing. Alpha, thank you for the Prime sub 3 months, the mullet of suits. KT with the Totem Gang. Lucid with the 100 bits, I appreciate it.
Dog
Rainbow,
is
thank
trying
you
to
for following.
collapse the
Glass,
tent
thank you
again.
for
Plaza
following.
help.
Ace Thunder as well. We had multiple VIP redemptions as well. And we have 5 gifted subs because I gave you all emotional damage. So we went ahead and, you know, just paid back that. Paid back that. But yeah, it should be an easy fix. Lauren, 14 months subscribed. Death on Jet Skis, 5 months subscribed. And Lucy with the 313 spook really early on in the stream. Hello, everyone. Why is there formal? Was there a funeral? Well, it depends. No. So this is, I thought this would be funny. It's also really hot. So I'm probably gonna get rid of the jacket at some point in time and work my way down. But we'll be fine. Back up, please. Nah, I'm just see, I'm still clickbaiting you, and you're here. So Dart, I tried fixing my RAM and it wouldn't post. So I ordered new RAM because it turns out the clock speed between the 4 sticks of RAM that I had was 2 speeds off of each other. So at some point in time, those other 2 strips will arrive, and the other 2 sticks will arrive, and I can put it all on the same speed and potentially turn that on. Until then, nope. Till then, have not fixed it. I just bought more of the same better RAM than what I had. So we will get to it. It'll be upgraded. They go for the hype train right at the start of the stream. Cookies, so sorry, but the VOD for this will be available, and we'll have everything else. So it'll be pretty good. Hopefully this is gonna go well. We'll see. This is the first time I've ever done something like this, and this is like a whole thing. This is me bringing Business Gundo to the YouTube side of things, right? Which is going to be pretty interesting. Yeah, it's your call out. This is your call out post. You met Choof today. Yes, that's cool. A few of the newest 2 Guardians meeting IRL, which was exciting. Your first stream was Fancy Legundo. Well, there you go. You beat Choof at mini golf. HP wins. This is the rule. But I also heard you lost to Chief at Lettuce. So we will be judging you accordingly. The council has voted, and you are not welcome. So I'll get to it, hopefully, Dart, but not quite yet. So I legit have like a presentation for all of you all. That this is gonna be interesting. Gotta go now. See you later, Dart. Bye. I have a presentation, legitimately, like a full-on presentation to talk about with you all about everything that's happened in the last year, because it's a lot. I bought Mojang. No. Heck no. Viking, I need to purge VIPs, and then I will be adding new VIPs. So it's just gonna sit there in the queue for a little while, and we will get to it. This is the budget Zoom call for work. Does everybody need to get your suit? I will take formal stream state of the Gundo. You know what? I'm gonna call it State of the Gundo instead. Hold on, I'm changing the title. State of the Gundo. That's better. Cool. So we will do formal State of the Gundo selfies. Please hit me up with that. That would be wonderful. And we'll get State of Gundo sanity. That's a 1-slide presentation. No. And it's just gone. So we'll see. Thank you all for the level 2 hype train. I appreciate it. Very, very, very kind of you. And it leads wonderfully into... What the heck? What the heck? It's been... Y'all, can you believe it's been just about a year? It's been just over a year from us going full-time content creation. That happened on July 23rd. July 23rd of last year. And it's kind of bonkers. And we're going to talk about everything that happened with the last year and everything that's gone on and everything else. And we're also going to talk about what's going to be happening over the next few months and all of the exciting things that we have that are going. I literally, absolutely, 100% made a presentation. Because there's a lot of data that we're actually gonna go through, and this is kind of important. And if I just sat here and talked to you, this would be ridiculous. So we are literally doing this is like an investor earnings call. This is where all the game companies get on the phone and talk about the games that they're going to release or what they've canceled or how much they love microtransactions. But we do none of that. So that's totally a thing. Wait for it. Here it's coming. Totem Gang. 3, 2, 1. Stream Elements. Why you got to do me dirty like that? Come on. Hit me up with the boom. No, there it is. Username, Totem Gang. Thank you for the 1 year of support. Our next build in the hardcore world is going to be an infinite totem farm. So we are all set to actually make that happen. So we are 100% going to be making an infinite totem farm, and we're going to be able to actually pop all of these totems in the hardcore world. And I am so excited. Perfect timing for it. So we're kind of on. I mean, subs and bits are kind of microtransactions. You're not wrong, but I try not to paywall to content if I can avoid it. It takes an hour to make an easy. Yes, but that's going to be the next project, and then we're going to break a whole bunch of totems. So that's going to be a lot of fun. The market isn't looking good. We should sell stocks. Q&A section 1 at the very end. Dusk. We'll be going through it. So if you all have a question that you want, and watching what I'm going to talk about might give you a bit of an idea of what we're going to be, like the kind of question to ask me. So wait until about halfway through and it'll give you an idea. And then go hit up the Discord server, !Discord, so you can join in the meantime. Don't have a question, more of a comment. Well, hit it up in chat, Possums. I'm going to be answering and talking with all of you all, and we got cool stuff coming on, and it's going to be wonderful. So, so let's just start at the beginning, all right? Let's just start at the beginning. 1 year ago, July last year, and how I turned Minecraft into my full-time job. Dun 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 dun. With New Dawn is Rising playing in the background. I absolutely loved it. It was wonderful. Hold on. You know what we should do? We should actually do this right. We need to... There you go. This is what we had in the background, right? So 100%. Just over a year ago, we had the stream where we started that video, and live in front of all of you, I announced we were full-time. And I told the mods about 1 week ahead of before that, and they had to keep that a secret for a week, and I posted a really cryptic selfie right outside in front of work. Legs got fired. Dust, that's in the video, which is awesome. What was a lot of fun was getting text messages from the people that I worked with at my previous company, and they're like, you're on the screens, and I kept getting pictures of my stream in the conference rooms, in multiple people's pits as they were all getting together. It was really cool. It was really wonderful. A few of them have popped in and been here, and for a while I was gonna make like a used to work with Legundo role on the Discord server, and then I talked with a few of them, and they're like, please don't dox me. So I didn't. But yeah. So we said hi. It was wonderful. And they popped in occasionally from then. I have D&D with a few of them tomorrow night, which is going to be a lot of fun. So, how is that going? Right? How's that going? Well, so, hey, Bobby, there you are. Rocker Scratch, yeah, I kind of had to do it. So, last month, a few of you all probably knew about this. I haven't made a secret of it. I also just haven't announced it. But yes, as of June, so about a month ago, Legundo doxed me. Hashtag not clickbait. Yeah, Legundo exposed. I forgot that you left your stream. I can't believe you've been watching for a year now. Thought that I've been watching you since October. My goodness, Master Ninja. Hello, how are you doing? So yeah, so 11 months. 11 months being able to exclusively do YouTube is really cool. Like YouTube, Twitch, content creation, the whole thing, and everything else, right? Like it was wild. It was a lot of fun. Who knows? Who knows? At some point in the future, we might do that again. But we had, I mean, the world is in such a state, right? So I had to do what was right. I had to do what was important as a dad, first of all, most importantly. So yes, June 25th was my first day at my new job. It's been great. It's less than what I was doing previously. So I have a little bit more of a work-life balance, and I'm not burning myself out to the nth degree. But that's been going. Jay! With the gifted sub, thank you. So it's less than that. I'm only like managing one team. It makes my life really easy, and it's a nice balance between things. So I'm able to do it. Do you have to wear a suit all day? No, I haven't worn this since like a funeral or a wedding. And now I'm remembering why I hate it, because I am actually sweating. So the jacket's coming off. No, too hot for Twitch. But yeah, the jacket is 100% getting off. I cannot do that in here and in front of those lights. So there you go. I lasted how long? 20 minutes? I'll take it. I'll take the 20 minutes. I'll be fine. Also, and Bobby Rogers can attest to this, I never wore full sleeves all the way. And these are the kinds of shirts that are specifically designed to wear them untucked, because I think business formal is an absolute scam and a travesty. So I always had the sleeves to here and the untucked shirts and jeans. That is what I would always wear at work. every single day. The people who I worked with knew I was quitting when I went into the office one day in shorts. And they're like, something's off about that. So they kind of had a clue. The office I used to work at had no dress code, which is wonderful. It was like, be dressed appropriately, and then that was fine. Nope, just full on khaki shorts, and that was wonderful. I loved it. It was wonderful. So yes, as of June, I'm no longer a full-time content creator. I hadn't been advertising that one way or the other. I'm not trying to make a big deal about it because everything we've built over the last year has kind of set it up that I don't need to be, if that makes sense. Like, we have Sierra. I work with him on all of the really big videos, the 100 days and everything else. We have the newer editors. We have Classy and Nixon, who have both been joined the editing team and helping get videos out. For a while, Stacy was helping in managing the VODs channel. So that was all ready and good to go. And she helped me get that into a state where it is like functional. Like the Legundo VODs channel is in the state that it's in due to the amazing work from Stacy. She put in like 2 months of just going back and organizing and dating all the streams, getting them all into playlists, all in the proper order. And now all I need to do is just keep up with exporting things. And we're going to talk about that. In a little bit. And then we have the Vanguard. We have the Guardians, the newer ones who have joined. We have the mayoral team who has been helping and built the amazing spawn on our community SMP. And I have to give credit to all of you all. And I'll say this, like, I've thought that this is true for the longest time. We built a lovely community, a lovely, wonderful community that self-regulates, in all honesty. We have realistically speaking, we have 400k subscribers on YouTube and we have 5 mods currently. And that is a crazy ratio. And what's amazing is that we don't even need to handle it most of the time. People come in and it will be jerks, and the community as a whole rejects and regulates that, which is wonderful. So give yourselves a little clap and some hearts and everything as well, because every single one of you contributes to making this community as cool as it is and as amazing that it is. I built a building. You all have filled it with all of your amazing things that you've done. So I appreciate each and every one of you. It's wonderful. You all are genuinely so epic. There are no cults in Legundo's Tavern. We'll work on the franchising. Maybe we can actually start a religion for the tax purposes. That would make life so much easier. So let's talk about that year, right? Let's do rough numbers. Let's talk about the things that YouTubers never talk about, right? Ooh, let's talk about this. This could be interesting. You want to know what happened during that year? So July to July, 12 months, July to July, July 23rd to July 23rd. I'm going to July 23rd instead of June because it made all the calculations a lot easier. So we're going to pretend we made it exactly 1 year instead of the 11 months that we actually did. So in that time, 13.3 million views on the channel. Shea Bear, converting your Prime to a tier 1 sub. Thank you. I appreciate it. 13.3 million views on the channel in just July 2021 to July 2022. 113.6 thousand subscribers. 4 million hours of video content watched. Only on the main channel. Only on the main channel. If I added all of the other YouTube channels in, it didn't really modify these numbers too much by significant digits. This is exclusively the main Legundo channel. This is what we've done in the last year. And that is a ridiculous number. Obviously, an overwhelming majority of those views and watch hours and the subscribers have come from the 100 Days Multiverse series. And now that people are actually starting to realize all the lore and the secrets and everything else. Levi, we're going to talk about that because, yeah, to some degree, yes, this sounds insane. It really does. And YouTube at the same time is like, it sounds insane, but you put this into perspective against the greater YouTube thing. We are still a very small fish in a very big pond. I think of us as probably the biggest little channel that exists. Is the best way I can put it. Is we are the biggest little channel, and we're gonna do everything in our power in the next 6 months to punch above our weight class, and people will not have permission to ignore us anymore. So we're gonna do some really crazy things. We're at 400,000 subscribers on the channel. That is bonkers. That is bonkers. When we got this, I'm like, this is the best it's ever gonna get. And we're at 4 times of that. I still would like to see us get to 500,000 by the end of the year. I don't know if we will, but I still would very much like to see. I think it's entirely dependent on some of the things we're even going to mention on today's stream to see whether or not we can make this happen. So let's get into it. So with that, what is next? Like, what are we doing next? So let's talk about some IRL updates. Obviously, yes, I am working a job again. So coordinating a lot with the mods, coordinating a lot with the editing team so that videos and streams are going out. That's why any of our EU or Australian or New Zealander friends, anyone from the future, you might not have seen me streaming during the day a lot. And I do apologize for that. I miss that. I miss a lot of people from the daytime crew who we don't see as often anymore because we don't really get to. We're gonna try to keep doing the occasional weekend stream, the occasional stream during the day for like a charity event. The Red Creator Cup was a ton of fun. I loved doing that. That was wonderful, playing with Looney, just screwing around with Ant Venom, which was a lot of fun. Like running around, boat boys. Like, it was great. I love doing that. I love doing stuff like that. That event was like 350,000 for charity. That is bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. Ant Venom and Bajan, yeah. I know Mitch from back in the day. Like back in the day. So yeah, it was really cool. It was really cool to play with him again, to play with Ant Venom for like the first time. Spidey Army, we had a great time with our little build competition right next to each other and her constantly potion affecting me, so that was weird. But yeah, we had a lot of fun. It was wonderful. I cannot wait to potentially do more in that kind of space and just keep making a name for us and ourselves. But it's not just like me with people bigger than me. That's like a small part in my mind of the whole thing. All I want to do is act as a conduit to like let those people know that we've got cool things over here going on, and then all the amazing people who I've met over the last year, like Tanisha, Mongo, Grady, Jamie, Sneeve, Shadow, Joy, Fix, working with everybody, Brock, Nuke, Viking Pilot, Looney, all of these amazing people, and then more people, probably, potentially. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So we love it. So many cool people. We built such a cool little bubble here, and Minecraft is so clicky. So clicky, and I love the fact that we are past that, which is wonderful. Like, we've made our own little sphere. Somebody's ahead of me in the slide deck. Somebody's ahead of me in the slide deck because I just got a email from shop.legundo.com. Somebody's ahead of me in the slide deck. No cheating, everybody. No skipping ahead in today's presentation. Okay, so that's all happening. 2 other big IRL updates. The next month and a half is gonna be kind of chaotic because we're moving. I'm moving. That kind of puts a damper on the office redecoration plans that I had and everything else that was going along those lines. I'm not going to be assembling the new shelves, which I bought. They're still in the box. They're just in the garage now. I have the new lights. They're all in those Amazon bags right there. I bought the gong and the stapler and a few of the other items that were selected all the way back in the subathon. I burned the cursed lemon in a fire and then burned some sage, hoping that maybe it will allow the soul that was trapped inside to find eternal rest and therefore not hunt me down and kill me in some weird citric-based murder scene. So did everything I could to cleanse it. I don't know if it worked. If you don't hear from me at some point in time, randomly in the future, that's why. So we're going to be redecorating. I have a new office. We're really, really excited. We put an offer down on a new house. They've accepted it, which is super exciting, but also super stressful because now I need to prep this house to sell, which is hell. Selling a house is hell. It is genuinely hell. So why? Why are we moving? It's a really cool reason. So Cynthia's parents immigrated here about 25 years ago. Their whole family immigrated to the United States from Dominican Republic. And that, leaving everything behind, moving to a new country, raising your kids, trying to give them the American dream, they are some of the strongest, bravest, most amazing people I've ever known. I've only ever known. Just buy them, don't sell them. Yep, Viking, that's totally it. That's the strategy. Strongest, most bravest, most amazing people they've ever known. They also have worked extremely hard, and they're coming up on retiring age, right? They're coming up on that. And with everything else, with the world the way it's in, with, they're getting old, they've just beat their bodies up, right? And everything else. So they're moving in with us. We're going to become Casa de Legundo, so very much Casa de Madrigal, generational housing. It's really exciting. Like, we found a place that they'll have a space that they can lock the doors and keep the kids out, which is wonderful for them. Like, I'm super excited for them that they're going to be able to like bolt the doors and keep the little ones away. But we needed a little bit of space. So we're going full Casa de Madrigal, which will be wonderful. The girls and I, and me too, are going to get much more Spanish immersion training. So I'm going to be trying to get properly bilingual. We're trying to help the girls be properly bilingual as well. So it's really exciting. We don't talk about Bruno as Choop and I entered the arcade. That's wonderful. So, superpowers. I have a 20 in charisma. That's all I got. There are no other superpowers, right? That's basically it. I can sort of kind of hypnotize people. Casa de Legundo. Yeah, it's Casa de Legundo. So that's super exciting. So we're going to be doing that. So that means like the next month and a half are going to be kind of chaotic. This room's getting painted like on Monday. So all of the soundproofing and all of the art, the controllers, everything else is coming off the walls, getting collapsed to the middle of the room.
So is someone gonna write "We don't talk about
Archie!
Gundo" or what?
Oh my God, we don't talk about Gundo. Oh, don't you tempt me. No, Sierra's already on it. Without the crushing trauma and expectations. Here's hoping. Knock on wood. But yeah, so that's exciting stuff. That means that the stream's gonna look a little trashy for a while. Like, the colored lights even need to come down because they're stuck on the wall and they need to be pulled off so that they can be painted underneath. So I already had an idea for this. Oh no. So the stream is going to look a little chaotic. It's not going to look as professional. Things are going to be a mess. I also might have to cancel the occasional stream here or there to do moving and packing, or if there's showings, or if somebody wants to come see the house. fingers crossed and everything going well, it shouldn't take longer than like a month or two for the whole process. And hopefully the new stream and the new office and everything else will be set up by like end of October or like November is the current plan. So right around Thanksgiving, we'll probably have everything figured out, and we will be back in the new space and everything else. It's a bit of a smaller room, so doing things like VR is going to take a little bit of extra finagling, but there's some other spaces in the house that I'll be able to set up VR. I'm just going to have to run like a really long HDMI cable to plug it into the computer from like across a hall. There's like a living room right across the hallway of it. So hopefully we can do VR stuff from that. So it's going to change up content a little bit. It's going to change up things. We can figure that out. Sierra, I saw your question, and maybe we could totally do that. Legundo comes in with a mischievous grin. Animania!
Hey Legs.
13 months.
Woohoo.
Thank
What
you so
updates
much.
did I miss?
Thunder. You telling this story or am I? Stream cancellations. So yeah, it'll be wonderful. I'm super excited. That's really cool. So that's like the big life update. That's the big thing between getting a job and now this. So that's gonna make content a little more chaotic. Thankfully, we have an amazing team surrounding everything. I'm 90% of the time, I'm the blocker for people being able to finish things. So that's a good position for us to be in general. It shows that we're doing something right, but it also sucks that I hate blocking people. So I'm doing my best to not having that happen. So we'll see. We'll definitely be settled by Christmas, I hope. Where are you moving to again? We're not moving far. We're moving in the same city, right? Like I'm not even changing zip code. Like everything is all set. It's just we're moving from one house that is just big enough to another house that has a space for mommy and poppy. So we'll have this all set up and we'll be good and it'll be wonderful and I'm super excited. Nixon, I have a green screen. I've just always preferred having the camera. So yeah, I'm moving to LA. We're starting a streamer house. Woo! No, none of that is happening. Same school district. Yeah, same school district, actually a better middle school. So I'm kind of excited about that. We're moving to like a different pyramid inside the school district. So we're gonna have another school. So that'll be really cool. Main reasons for your moving, to allow for my in-laws to move in and we can help take care of them. So Dominion streamer house, let's go. One day we'll get there. We're in like 4 different countries. One house for all of us sounds like a disaster. That's just it's impossible, right? So I'll plan out the TikToks. I'll do the TikTok dances. I love it how both halves of the hive mind are on TikTok dances right away. Like you can tell they are the hive mind. Exactly. It's wonderful. It's summer school early year. The cool thing about our school district, and this is the last thing I'll talk about it because then I feel like we're getting a little too personal. The cool thing about our school district is basically, as soon as we signed the contract, we're eligible for the new school. Like immediately. We'll have to drive her until moving is done, but she doesn't have to switch schools, right? Like it's not like she's only going to spend 1 month at the school that she would currently go to and then have to go to her new school. She can just go straight to the new school as soon as the doc was signed, like today. So Mrs. Gundo is actually like emailing the county and the school district and making sure that that's all set up. So that is so good. I'm so glad that they like think of that and they like actually care about the kids. So that is wonderful. So she's going to be going to her new school. She's excited. When we went to tour the house, we knew it was a good one because the girls were just running around constantly, which was panic inducing for us. Right? It was panic inducing for us because we were like, please don't break anything. But we heard from a friend of ours that that's a good vibe. That's like a good sign that it's the right house. So cool stuff. Cool stuff. Okay. IRL update over. They actually want to bunk up, which is adorable. They wanna share a bedroom, so we're kind of excited for it. It'll be nice. They get to have like a shared bedroom and sleep in the same room. And they were talking about bunk beds. They don't want bunk beds because they don't want a ladder, but they want 2 beds. Yeah, Sierra, I give it 2 months. But in the meantime, I think they're bunking together, so that's adorable. Okay, let's talk. Okay, so that's IRL Gundo. That's everything happening kind of behind the scenes and off camera that has nothing to do with online stuff. From this point forward, everything is about Legundo Media Group, which is super exciting. So let's talk about it. A couple days ago, I asked Twitter, because I knew if I asked on one thing, I wouldn't get it. Am I a YouTuber or am I a streamer?
Did we just become best friends?
Yeah.
Yep. Wanna go play karate in the garage?
Yep.
Yep.
Such a good movie. Well, that's surprising. I voted streamer. So this is the final results of that poll. I'm actually really surprised it was this close. Obviously, all of you here are gonna say streamer. Obviously, all of you right here are gonna say streamer because you're here. Like, we've solved it. You're here already. Like, you're locked in, right? Xfer found us here on Twitch. ECR found me here on Twitch a long time ago. But yeah, like, we have an overwhelming audience on YouTube, and we have a smaller audience, but still, right? Like, it's a lot of things. So I always just call myself a creator. I'll say YouTuber or streamer when I'm in context with specific people to, like, make it easier, right? But in general, I just look at myself that like it's the whole package, right? You're special. I look at it like it's the whole package. I'm actually really happy that this was 40% streamer because it shows that the community that we have here and what we're doing here on Twitch is working. It's working. We're building something out. This is really cool. I'm really excited. Like, it's wonderful. So we have big things coming up on Twitch as a whole. But yeah, a majority of my time, as well as the majority of the poll on this, goes to YouTube. So that's what we're going to talk about first, right? We're going to talk about first. But first, before we talk about the now 6 channels that I have, we're going to do a quick secret little mini announcement right in the middle that I didn't know where I was going to do this in the overall presentation. We're going to do a quick little mini announcement right in the middle. 2 new merch designs just dropped on the site earlier today, which is kind of exciting. The first is the phrasing tee, as people were talking about. So it's literally just phrasing with the Gundo logo as the period, the Legundo signature on the right sleeve as well. It's got this cool little purple and red gradient that's behind the letters in the same style as the Be Good t-shirt. That is available on the store right now. So that's available. And then secondly, when we onboarded the new mods, the Vanguard made a joke about we'll be the camp counselors and it'll be summer camp. So Camp Gundo is open for business as well. So this is the Camp Gundo t-shirt as well, which you can also get right now, established 2015. It is a nice little summer camp t-shirt, and then it just has a little bit of an obelisk on it. It's just no fine. It's totally cool. So both of these designs are currently available on the store right now. If you are a patron or a tier 2 sub, I need to post the code over to the Discord channel for tier 2 subs as well. But if you are a patron or a tier 2 sub, you have a 22% discount code sitting in your inbox right now. So if you're a Legend Plus or above on Patreon, or a Tier 2 sub or above here on Twitch, the code is on Patreon waiting for you. And there, if you're a Mythic patron, the Q3 code is still active. So the one that got published in June and is live until the end of next month. If you've already used that code, let me know and I'll send you another one, because why the heck not? I just didn't have time to make 2 codes. So you know what? Nah, heck it. I'll make a new Mythic code tonight after stream, and you'll get a new free t-shirt code available if you're a Mythic level patron. So why not? I want you all to have these things. These are cool. So the Camp Gundo tee and the Phrasing tee are now available on the store. Like right now, right now, !store if you want to go get those, and then you're good to go. Or !merch, I think will also get you there. Wait, actual question. What's the actual question, Ruki? What's the actual question? Well, we're doing this, and then we're gonna pull to the Legundo Killer Key is still available from the Mythic code. Is that a fluke? Yes, that is a fluke. You should not be able to get that from the Mythic code. I might have just failed to exclude it, because I'm pretty sure you can't get the Guardian ones, because those are excluded. I just forgot to include the Mythic in the exclusion. So thank you for checking before grabbing it. To just quickly talk about the Gundo Killer Tee, we will be doing another round of Hunt Legundo. We'll be doing it in a different way. That death is almost certain, so it'll be a matter of who gets the kill on me. We'll do 3 rounds of it, and 3 more people will qualify for getting that free t-shirt. Oh, hold on. Little Gundo wants to say goodnight. Hold on, let's say goodnight. Hi, honey. Oh my god, that's adorable. Give me that. I love you. You are super adorable. Alright, I love you. I love that picture. Alright. It's a cute stuff. Good night, you. So there we go. I had to dead. So actually, talking about that, here's how much has changed over like the last 2 years when we started streaming. Who here remembers when we were in the middle of the stream and there would always be a break at the midpoint of the stream? Like 2 hours in, without fail, we would have a halftime of the stream and we would go to the be right back screen. Give me a little like hands up or wave or yes, or type a 1 in chat if you remember. All right, just a 1 in chat if you remember. If you were back from there, 1. So I told this to the mods. By the way, hi Ark, hello. I told this to the mods a while ago, and they were like, really? But yeah, they've been here for 13 months. So yeah, probably. I told this to the mods. So any of the parents will know, that was when we were just starting to help little Gundo, the oldest one, the one who's right here, make it through the night and like upgrade to big girl pajamas and not have to go in and get bothered or changed or woken up or anything, and just do it through the night. So the mid-stream break at about 10:30 was always when I, as the last one awake in our house, would like go upstairs, take the kid, take her over to her little squatty potty, and then take her back and take care of that every single night. I did that every single night, and it had to happen during stream nights as well. So that was what happened. It was me doing that. It was me dadding. So I've always been balancing parenting and streaming, and I thought it was just kind of a cool story. So like that, just to like put more description and like just explain the crazy journey that we've been through over this last year. That's where we were at June of last year, July of last year. Did you say it a bunch more than it was to put her? Didn't you say it a bunch more that it was to put her to bed? No, that was me going, picking her up from her bed, putting her in the bathroom, and then putting her back into her bed, and then coming back down. That's all I would do. And she was asleep at the time. So I was like dragging a sack of potatoes as her arms just flopping. And she would do it. And she was great at it. So she was wonderful. Champ. But that was really cool. So there you go. Random history lesson, which we're probably going to go down those tangents throughout the remainder of today. So yeah, random call to action. Ooh, the secret call to action that the new shirts are available. I want to do more merch designs. We're going to talk about it later in the presentation. I want to do more and different merch designs for the shop. And I suck at graphic design. It's the one thing I've never been good at. I just never have. I cannot draw something that looks good. If it's anything more complex than like text with some cool shading and some basic typography or basic geometric designs, as soon as it requires shading and, you know, drawing, and it's not something I can make with the default Photoshop tools, I'm busted. We won't do a merch design contest, Rookie, because I don't agree with how those are run sometimes, because basically most of the time to do a merch design contest like that, you need to make something in the terms and conditions that as soon as somebody submits the art, it's property of the person who runs the contest, or else you can run into all sorts of scary legalities, right? And I hate that because technically, legally speaking, I'd be stealing art from every person who submitted. We're going to talk about this at the end, but I'll tell you right now, I don't want to do a merch contest at all. You all are amazing, talented, phenomenal artists. I just want to hire you. I just want to hire you. I've commissioned 3 designs from Arc, I think. Arc, correct me here. Has it been 3 times that we've done it? Or has it been more? I don't remember. I've commissioned 3 different designs from Arc. 4. Okay, so I forgot. It was the Decim logo cover, the 2336 t-shirt, the official character art that I actually didn't end up using in the 1000 Days thumbnail because I went with the like nice, just simple design of like the simple thumbnail of the Nether Monument instead of like a more fancy one, which is more Looney's style at the time. So it was that character art. It was the Doom channel art. It was the 2336T, and then there was one other thing. There's one other thing, and I don't remember what it is. I forget. But I would love to hire you all. I would love to hire you all. So, amazing artists who are there, album cover for the Decim EP. There was that too, but I think that's the one I actually said. 2336, Decim, official character art, and I don't remember. But Arc says 4, so I trust Arc. I trust Arc when Arc says 4. Album cover was me. It was us. It was us. But still, I love it. I love to see it. There was 2 of the character. That's right. There's twice that I've done the character. Nice, Sadky. There's twice that we've done the character. It was with your blessing. Yeah, same deal. Gunoko, yes. But I would absolutely Legundo Media Group. Yeah. But yeah, so I would absolutely all of you amazing artists. I don't want to like the fan art you all make is amazing. It's amazing. So good. So good. And yes, we did, Arc. But I believe you deserve it, right? So so good. It's amazing. I have to tell you, the fan art on the Dominion SMP channel it gives us life. Like, we exist solely off of the energy that we absorb from those amazing drawings that you all put on those Discord servers. Like, you have no idea. You have single-handedly inspired us to make season 2 absolutely blow people's socks off, because we want to just give inspiration and encourage and everything else. Danubi, thank you for resubscribing 3 months. Welcome back. Really appreciate you. So I love it. The little yes Viking doodle. I love all of them. I really hope so. So, Dusk, I will talk about that. And if that's not already in the Q&A, please do. Short answer, no, not directly from Mod Day, because Mod Day is its own thing, and that's an agreement I made with the mods separately. And to just take a portion of that away from them without talking to them first felt unfair. I didn't have time to talk about them beforehand. That being said, I do have something that is planned for the mayors, which we will do. It just wasn't done as part of that. So yes, I'm doing something. No, it wasn't out of Mod Day. Does that kind of answer the question? And by the way, that's the kind of question that you all can feel free to ask. There are a few things that I will not talk about, or I'll call and say that's too far, but I'm 100% like, we're talking about this stuff. We're saying what's going on, how have we been operating, and here's what's next. Like, we're getting into this. So we're getting into this. All right, let's talk about channels. Let's talk about the channels and everything that we've got going on. We have 5 channels that are active, and this shirt is getting hot too. I'm ditching it. All right, I made it an hour with the button-up shirt on. I'm done. I'm done, okay? I don't need the sleeves. I don't need the sleeves. Full casual. I'm back to me. I mean, I wear this when I'm doing business, so technically, this is business casual. This is the GCX t-shirt, which I got from going there, which was wonderful. One of my highlights of the last year, which is bonkers. So here we go. Hot Villager Summer. No, hold on. This is, you gotta roll the sleeves up. Oh, look at that paleness. Just look at that. Look at that wonderful shade of neon white. That is some FFF white right there, and that's a hexadecimal joke. If you get that, you've done too much CSS, and I'm sorry. Right? This is neon white. The band tan. Yeah, 100%. Like, I'm tanned to the sleeve. That's just all I got. That thumbnail makers will get. Yeah, that is for all of the artists and all of the thumbnail makers. You all get that. I see you, okay? I see you, and I appreciate you. All right, main channel. I think this one goes without saying. I can't find the subscriber count right now. I have no idea what's going on. It's really weird. I just can't see it. That's another joke that some of you will get, but most of you won't because it was a bad response. So, really love it. I like everything we've built over the last channel. It's amazing. I have to say, I love the fact that at this point, people are listing Dominion SMP and noticing Dominion SMP as much. Like, still, far and away, the best performing video series on the channel is the 100 Days Multiverse. There's not a single episode that's under 100,000. Most are in the millions. Every video I have that is a million plus is a 100 Days video. Like, we've had a few just flop hard. Like the Hunted video, it tanked. It did only did 100,000 views. And let's get this out of the way. I know that's weird to hear somebody say, only do 100,000 views. That is a ridiculous number. It is a ridiculous number, right? Which one is the more favored child, Dominion or Deceit? I clearly think Dominion is the more favored child by the community. Deceit is its own animal, which we will talk about. But I am very, very happy that the 100 Days series basically keeps the lights on. Like, we release one of these every 6 weeks or so. I have started recording for the next one. The next one, I'm doing something a little different with it, and it might be non-canon to the multiverse. But I've started recording and planning. It's still in like the alpha phase, Sierra, like the very beginning. Like, I don't have anything substantive uploaded, so you're fine. Nothing's uploaded because we still have to do the video for this weekend. But the next 100 Days Like, the idea is set, everything around it is set, like pre-production is finished. Like, I know what I'm gonna do. It's just getting the hours to sit down and do the recording. So that's probably gonna start next week. It might end up being non-canon because of something that's gonna potentially happen during it. So we will talk about it when we get a little bit closer to it releasing, which is a lot of fun. So, but it was funny. Oh, it was absolutely funny. But yeah, I love the 100 Days Multiverse lore and that you all are chewing on those puzzles. I check in on that channel occasionally just to see like what rabbit hole you all have gone down. I will tell you nothing. I will tell you nothing. There will be no spoilers for those puzzles at all, but I love seeing you all digging in on them and pulling on threads and finding clues and deciphering things and everything else. But yeah, not like a hint, not a crumb. You'll get it. You'll get it. Yeah, so I've been watching you try to break down the book cipher. That's been a lot of fun. It'll be really cool. So we'll see what will happen with that. That'll be really fun. I am excited. But yeah, I'm really happy that Dominion is popping off. Like, popping off. Right? Like, the fact that all of the Dominion videos are, like, well over 12K as long as they're older than... 20K as long as they're older than 2 weeks old. That makes me so happy. The fact that this has 175,000 views, the very first episode of Dominion, it makes me so happy. So happy. I thought Hardcore would be the series to pop off. Hardcore Series 3. I thought this would be the series to pop off because I was making it a little bit more like YouTube expected it. And then I got to the giant slime video and I realized I was compromising the way that I like to play this game. And then we had the conversation about getting rid of the slime, and we got rid of the slime, which was in the Birch Forest video, which is a lot of fun. I don't think my projects are the ones that are gonna get millions of views like everybody else in Hardcore who builds their ridiculous, unsustainable pace that they do. I've told you all my thoughts on the hardcore Minecraft scene in general on YouTube and how I don't think it's sustainable. I don't think it's healthy. And unfortunately, you hear stories about creators who are now admitting that they're cheating in their hardcore worlds. And probably worse is the people who haven't. And it's really sad to see, which is why I love working with people on Dominion who are genuine and who are amazing. And I love them all. And they are wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So, really cool. And I love it. I love that Dominion is doing as well as it has. Deceit. Let's talk about Deceit, right? Deceit Season 2. Light years ahead of Deceit Season 1. For example, everyone released videos except for Pez. In Deceit Season 2 compared to Season 1. It only has 18K views, I think, as the top of any of the episodes. It's the finale. Nope, sorry, 21. 21,000 views on the first episode of Deceit Season 2. At the time, I was happy with it. I'm trying to think about what we're gonna do with it. So, I'm trying to think of what we're gonna do with it. But yeah, it never got released. It was around. Yep. But yeah, it's been so good for a series. I genuinely want to watch every single person's POV. I love Dominion. Dominion is a story. Deceit is a game show, right? Like, Dominion is a story and a server and a D&D campaign and a bunch of people screwing around and playing Minecraft together. Deceit is a game show that is recorded under very strict conditions. Right? Like, none of it faked, but recorded under very strict conditions at the same time, and everyone's online. And there's a ton of communication that happens before and after each recording session. But Deceit is its own thing. There is no other server like it. And I think it's the way we did it, it was a little too out there, and people weren't like it didn't hook people the way that Dominion has with the storytelling of what we've been doing. So we'll get to that. But yeah, top videos, all 100 days videos, and then you have 100 first six videos. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I count this as a 100-day video. The top 12 videos on my channel, all 100 days videos. You have to go down to 12, 13, 14th is where I survived the Minecraft Backrooms by Mysticat. That was one stream that we turned into a video, and it was on the Backrooms, so it's a trend that's just ridiculously popping off. So then there's that one. That's the first video in 14th place. This is the first episode of Series 2. I count that as a 100 days video still. This is the third episode of Series 2. And that is the second video that is not 100 days. That kind of counts. And then this is not 100 days. And then you get into that. I'm very excited for Dominion to pass this very old fork knife. This very old fork knife video that released. So I can't wait to get past that. And then yes, every customizable item back in Sea of Thieves. For the longest time, this was my most viewed video, the secret island which existed. But yes, this ancient Fortnite video is about to get knocked out of the top 6, 12, 18, 19, 20. Top 20. So Dominion's in the top 20 on my channel. That's amazing. That's super exciting. I love that it's in the top 20, which is wonderful. I'm super happy. So that's really cool, and the circus music is on. Put the Fortnite video on the chopping block. I don't want to delete it until Dominion passes it, because I want to be able to take the screenshot of my channel page that shows that Dominion has passed this old Fortnite video, and then I'm going to delete it. And then I'm gonna unlist it, I think. But yeah, I think that's what's gonna happen. But I want it to pass. That's what I wanted to pass, and then we'll be fine. And then, yeah, you get down into some of the more random stuff that I did. Good night, you. The more random stuff that I did. I like that Horror Island. Good night, babe. I love you. Oh. But yeah, Horror Island is up here, right, as well. I like the second episode of Dominion. Some old Minecraft dungeon stuff that I did. The crafting table war is down in here somewhere. But yeah, now you're into my Halo days, my old Halo days. My goodness, all my old Halo days when I was doing funny and lucky moments stuff in Halo. Bonkers. But that's really cool. So that's the main channel, right? Nebs, hey, how you doing? Legundo VODs. Possums! Thank you for the gift sub.
Possums
VODs.
gifted a tier 1 sub to The Grumpy Gamer 2.
Is a copper video ranked well? Probably not. I think the copper video doesn't even have 10k views. What's it at? Search. No, it has 20! Huh! 20,000 views on the copper video. That's actually really surprising. I didn't think that would be the case. So I have a video of 5 hours of the most satisfying thing in Minecraft 1.17, and it's just 5.5 hours of copper oxidizing, which is a lot of fun. There's some secrets hidden in there as well. A few people have found them. Can we see the watch time on this video? Hold on a second. Yeah, I'm just gonna click through, and I want to show this. Yeah, I'm gonna stop this guy. I don't know if I can post that song on here. No, I'm gonna make a TikTok about that. It's got 20,000 views. It has made less than $50. That is ridiculous. It has made less than $50. Yeah, the watch time on this is a bit harsh. By 3 minutes in, we're down to 13% of people who have still watched it. About 4, 3, 2, 2, 4, 3, 2, and then it starts climbing at the end. And 18% of people want to know how it ends. So, average percentage viewed, 1.2%. By percentage, this is probably the worst video that I've ever released. By percentage. I think was this an April Fool's Day video? It might have been an April Fool's Day video. No, July 7th. So never mind. It was not. It was just, I was just an idiot. But yeah, some people cheated and got to the end. Hey, Tanisha. How you doing? All right. So, but yeah, that's the craziest video I've released on the main channel. For one reason or another. Oh, nope. Pause you before you start talking. I'm happy the Stray video got 7,000 views. Like, I'm very excited for that. I'm very excited to see how the Stardew video will do, which will be released sometime next week. So that'll be coming up. So I'm very excited about that. We'll see. Hope you guys are. Hey everyone. Yeah, Stardew's next week. So we'll see. Okay, VOD's channel. I know a lot of people think that having a VOD channel, a lot of other creators, especially a lot of bigger creators, think having a VOD channel is stupid. I like having a VOD channel because all of our stream history is here for people to be able to see. People can put it on in the background, be able to just chill, have something in the background. So it's all here. Hardcore Series 3 completely in order. Every single stream, all of it set up. Hardcore Series 2 completely in order. All the community game nights. I need to edit and add a Dominion playlist to the front page of this because I didn't do it. Yeah, Hardcore Series 2 World Tour. Welcome to Hardcore Series 2. This is the first stream.
I die.
This is the first stream when the How I Died video released. Right? This is ridiculous. That's when I was still pretending that I had hair. 2 stream layouts ago, and that's when I was pretending that I had hair, and it was bad. So, yep. We're approaching a year since I shaved my head. I just realized that a little while ago. I committed and went bald last November, right before Thanksgiving. So we are approaching 1 year of bald Gundo. So I think I need to do that. Can we do some milestones for that? Somebody go check my TikTok and find out when I posted that TikTok, and we can do that. Search for VODs. The Sneeve stream has saved a few days for me. Well, there you go. That Sneeve stream was hilarious. On the topic though of bringing content directly from Twitch to YouTube, Legundo Clips, new channel just launched. Just over a week ago, or I just about 2 weeks ago at this point, I think. Yeah, 2 weeks ago. This video was the first one uploaded to it. I'm really happy with how this is doing. This channel has 250 subscribers, and it's gotten like one video already is at like almost 2,000 views. That's huge. That's amazing. That's like really cool, and it's just when Little Gundo scared me. I was already planning on doing this, and a couple people have messaged me and said, you should do this. So I did it finally, and I was uploading this kind of stuff to Facebook for a little while, because I was trying to carve out a space over there, and I had a deal to do it, which was exciting. And now I don't have that anymore, which is why we're uploading it to Legundo Clips, which is really exciting. So we're going to be doing that. Name MC video, Dusk. Legundos. Second channel. True second channel for produced video content, edited down video content that I don't think fits on main. I have not uploaded anything to it yet because I am still working on this stuff. But 150 of you have subscribed and you're ready for whenever the first video goes live on Legundos. So we'll be putting that out some point in time. It's just this Legundos got hamstrung by the move. It really, I was ready to go full on jump in head first on launching the second channel, but figuring out that we were going to have to move and then having to act quickly to make it happen really took up a lot of the whatever extra time existed to refresh the page.
Welcome.
How many of you just subscribed? 4 of you. I love it. Like whatever extra time I had to dedicate to Legundos, I've lost for move. So this might take another month to fully launch, but because I want to, when I upload the first video, I want to have the first 3 done and ready to go. So I only have 1 half done, and then we'll edit down the Name MC videos as well. So we'll be thinking, how's Facebook Gaming worked well, bad for Guno Mediocre? It's gone now. It worked really well for about 6 months, and it was a wonderful partnership. It was a good opportunity. I was really excited to work with them to make everything happen. And then at one point in time, they're like, hey, just so you know, this is going to be our last month together. And it's like, okay, fair, absolutely fair. That tracks. It's like totally fair. So I'm like, thank you for the opportunity. It was wonderful. And we've moved on and parted ways. If they ever come back and they're like, hey, you want to post videos on the site again? I absolutely will. But until then, that's why I have these 2 new YouTube channels, to have an outlet for that kind of content. Kind of got inspired to do it again after giving up on Facebook by Fix. He has his Off the Record channel where he's been posting like old school YouTube commentary videos, like 2008, 2009 YouTube commentary style videos, and I love them. Love it. So it's really exciting. So yeah, go check out Fix It Off the Record if you want to see more of that kind of stuff from him, and then keep an eye on Legundos and Legundo clips for that kind of content from me. So that's gonna be really cool. That's gonna be really cool. Wait, extra time exists? I wish, right? Why? So is this why Legundo clips was transferred into StreamDad? So yes, the channel formerly known as More Legundo, I've still yet to update the title. I wanted to start making content about making content, because I feel like I've learned a bit from my history. Oh, I need to update that my other channel's link. Oh boy. I feel like I've learned a bit over my last forever of doing this. It's been a really long time that I've been doing all of this stuff, and it's really cool. And I'm like, we talk about this stuff all the time on the Dominion Discord. All the time we talk about this kind of stuff. And I thought, you know what? Let me try making some videos about that. And I was able to do it for about 2-3 months. And again, work expanded to overfill the time that I had. This was what fell off the chopping block, unfortunately. And while we're at it, I didn't even have the tab open. That tells you a lot. Michael Makes. Oh my goodness. This was my DIY channel. This is me making dice and doing woodworking and releasing and updating Kickstarter update videos for all of my stuff. This was a cool idea. This is a lot of fun. It dropped off hard. It dropped off hard because it dropped off hard for 2 reasons. Yeah, no, I 100% built a playground upgrade for my kids, and I documented the whole thing and made a whole video on it. God, this is me with even more hair, or this is me pretending I had more hair. That is a 2-year-old video. That is right at the beginning of COVID. I launched my first Kickstarter a month before COVID really sent everything into lockdown, and it did absolutely gangbusters. It was a lot of fun. I loved doing it. Wow, this video has 56,000 views. Dang! What the heck? What the heck? That's super cool. Oop. I didn't know that was there. I have not checked this channel in a long time. So we got a cold snap here on the East Coast, and the mini split to allow me to climate control the garage so I could work out in the garage to do my woodworking and everything else like that. The mini split broke, so I couldn't heat the space and I couldn't cool it. And well, it's really hard to do woodworking when you can't feel your fingers. This is a great way to lose one of them. So I had to stop for like a month and a half until the part got replaced. So once the part got replaced, I had started dedicating that time to other YouTube stuff, and Michael Makes got pushed out of my schedule, and doing all of the woodworking and stuff got pushed out. I tried to make it come back with the character tracker Kickstarter with the laser engraver that's literally right there on that desk. Basically, this channel is mothballed until after I move and after I reset up my woodworking shop in the new garage at the new house. And who knows, hopefully I'll be able to do it. My father-in-law also seems to be interested in all of the woodworking stuff. So having somebody else in the house who is also doing this kind of thing or wants to do this kind of thing, maybe we do a bunch of projects or project videos together. So I'm actually kind of excited about that. Like, he really likes the whole woodworking and all I've done with like the CNC stuff. But yeah, so that could be cool. So yeah, Gundo and Poppy doing woodworking together, that could be fun. So I might be able to do some of that stuff, and through that basically run loot tables, because I still make all of these dice boxes. Like, I still have these. This is a pretty rosewood one. I'm very happy with this. It smells amazing. But this is all CNC engraved. It's really fancy magnets. It's very beautiful. I love this. I love the dice that I used to make in them, but this is way easier for me to make. I love these little projects. Like, look at one magnet is enough to hold the lid on, right? And I thought overkill is underrated, so let's put down 4. You cannot open this box unless you physically stick a finger in here and like push, and then you can lift it off. If you try to do this, even this, you're like prying against the magnets. It's really hard to do. This is one of like 14 woods which is available on the Loot Table site. This is one of my favorite. This is Bolivian rosewood. It's wonderful. It smells wonderful. So that's one of my favorite. This is going out to a customer later today. I just need to throw it into a box and ship it out to the person who ordered it. That site. Ping, we're not doing a raid. Please stop. We're not raiding somebody. We have things to do. We have things to do and to talk about. But yeah, so Loot Tables is probably going to be slightly shuttered for like the next few months, and maybe it will be back in January with new products and everything else like that. I got things I'd love to do. We've just never had time to do it. Bye, Ark. See you later. 100% illusion. Oh no, get some sleep. The return to this. I return to you now at the turn of the tide. But yeah, it's really, really cool stuff. So that's all of the YouTube channels. Hey, Kipley, we're doing like a PowerPoint today. We're messing up. We're screwing around today. We're talking about the last year on YouTube and on Twitch and everything else. You're moving. I am. I'm excited. It's just gonna be wonderful. Business meeting. This is the investor earnings call for everybody who's been subbing. So, okay. So I showed you those numbers of everything we've done in the year, right? Which is bonkers. I wanted to also show like a then versus now. So this is July 2021 versus July 2022. So this is just 1 month compared to 1 month. 1 year ago, we had 1.3 million views in the month, 389,000 watch hours, and we gained 10.6k subs in 1 month. We're up 60% or better on every single metric across the channel in 1 month. 1.9 million views in the month for a 600K increase, which is just about 50%. 684,000 watch hours, which is just about 65%, and 16.3 thousand subs last month alone, which is an increase of 60%. So year over year, month to month, we're 60% improved from where we were a year ago. So what the heck? We hit 400,000 in July, but it's 16.3K. Like, that's how many subs we gained in the month. So we hit 400,000 overall, but July 1st to July 31st, comparing those days in 2021 to those days in 2022, it's basically we did 60% better than we did in the months previous. So that can, I want to say, that's amazing. It can also be a little deceiving because so this is the last year. This is everything we've done in the last year, 365 days from today specifically. So it's a little offset from where we are. This is exclusively views. This is exclusively views. This is no other metric. So we were averaging around 50K views on maybe a day, give or take, here and there, where we had all of that come in. Right near the start of October, videos started to drop off. Now, I was releasing videos through all of this. I don't know why my metrics don't show any videos earlier than October 9th. Like, I have all my views and everything else, but it doesn't show, like, how many videos got released. Really early, like, really early in the past year. So, that's weird. I don't know why. But, you can see October, November. I was a bad YouTuber in November. When they changed the content tab. Maybe that's it, right? I was a bad YouTuber in November. I didn't upload a lot of stuff. Guess when I upload my 100 days, everybody? Hey, look, new 100 days. New 100 days. New 100 days. Ooh, this one did really well. I think this one is Origins. No, this might be Vault Hunters. This one might be Vault Hunters. I don't remember. We can go back. Random mods. Thank you, Sierra. So this was the random mods video. Right before Christmas. I uploaded that 1 week before Christmas, and I'm like, that's great. I'm not releasing another big video for a month and a half. So this is the random mods video right before Christmas. The content play, the YouTube play. It skyrocketed really quick and then fell off a cliff. The Vault Hunt. What was after random? Was it Hunted? Hunted is around here, early February. Hunted did really bad. Hunted did like any other video instead of like 100 days video. But still, at this point, here's what I love. You look at when I'm not releasing a 100 days video back in November of last year, and views are down near the bottom of this gauge altogether, right? Completely down here at the bottom. Now look at when I'm not releasing a 100 days video around March, right? Very start of Dominion, right? And it's a little bit higher. It's harder to see, but it is a little bit higher, right? And then it new 100 days. So, and then it tapers off again. And then this is Origins, the Origins 100 days. And then right around here, somewhere around June, everyone in Dominion starts seeing the analytics go here, 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 and then all of a sudden it just starts curving upwards. And it just starts climbing. And it's slowed down a little bit. But my baseline has increased. Like the baseline of views has increased. And then this is Dimensions. This is Dimensions. Dimensions went gangbusters. Absolutely gangbusters. It's... Buddy, what you doing? Dimensions went absolutely gangbusters. I love it. Absolutely love to see it. The lore has hooked people in, so that was really good. And it's starting to trail off. We're starting to get in that post 100 days. I'll give you Grunts, Cam. Grunts is just scritching at the carpet right now. I don't know why. We're in that post 100 days slump at the moment. Shadow! Everybody's just noticing that you're here. That's like your 5th message. Shadow said like 5 things before you all noticed he was here. I love it. You've been weapon crafting sushi. Fair. But yeah. I adore Dimensions doors. Would never found out about Dominion if it wasn't for the Dim Doors video. I'm so happy. Like, okay. Here, we'll go full screen dog. Just so everybody can have dog. Right? Full screen dog. It's because I didn't bring out the shadow attitude. That's probably what it was. Oh, it's hilarious. So yesterday we were talking on the Dominion Discord server about some things that we're going to talk about in this presentation. And Shadow, who, it was late and he was tired, he's like, yeah, man, I hope that all falls through on you. And I was like, oh, come on. Like F off. Like, we're just talking. And it was hilarious. And we just cursed each other. We're just shooting shit, having fun with friends. Right? And I just like, I'm like, oh, like, heck off. Right? And he's like, what? And we all start laughing. And I thought he meant it like sarcastically, like Shadow, which tracks. And he's like, no, isn't that the right phrase? And it was like, oh no, sick brain, it's okay. So that's not the right phrase. Good. It was the different phrase as well. But we were all laughing. We were all cracking up immediately. Thank you, Cats for Chaos and Arson, for resubscribing. 3 months subscribed. I love it. But yeah, it was hilarious. We don't talk about Gundo Begins tomorrow. Oh no. Yeah, falls through is the bad one. Falls into place is the good one. So, there you go. That's what it is. The crossover we've always needed. Shadow is awesome. Yeah. But a huge fan of mods with lore in general. See also Between Lens mod. Between Lens has been keeping my eye. I want to use it. I just haven't decided when yet. I have the next 2 mod packs figured out. Between Lands is not in either of them. But it's on my to-do list of like mods to do 100 days in. I just haven't found a good spot in the overarching multiverse story for that one to be the one that we do, or another one that we'll do a little bit later. So exciting stuff. I do love that mod. We will probably get to it at some point in time in the future, but we'll see. Between Lens, Uptown. Yep. Hey Pickle, how you doing? But yeah, so yeah, the post 100 days slump is higher than the previous year. Every cycle is a little bit higher. It's a little bit higher. It's a little bit higher. Is the lore 100 days thing still happening? Oh yeah, Rookie. Like every 100 days until now has been in the multiverse, minus Pixelmon, which was a sponsored one-off video that is not part of the overall multiverse. I mean the mega video. Yes, I just need to get the 10th video done, and then I will do the 1K video. I just need to do the 10th one first. Came by for a stream. Well, hello, Sock Puppet. We're talking about the channels today. So we're not even playing games. We're having like a deep dive into YouTube numbers. So it's really, really cool. So that's YouTube. That's the YouTube half of it. Again, this is just the main channel. This is not counting all the other channels. I have goals for all of them individually in my head. I don't like posting numbers publicly, with the exception of saying I really want the main channel to get to 500,000 this year. That would be absolutely amazing. And it makes me think that we could do 1 million next year if we keep pushing. Who knows, maybe with some big things that we're about to talk about, it can actually happen. Let's talk about Twitch. Let's talk about Twitch. When I decided to go full-time content creator, what was happening on the channel? So in July of 2021, when we went full-time, we averaged 74 viewers. We had 1,333 followers, and we had 388 subscribers, right? 1 year later, July of 2022, we are at 106 average viewers. We're up to 2,800 followers. We've over doubled in size from last year, and we've doubled in subscribers. Whoa! Plus another one from Okami, 6 months subscribed. Thank you so much. This was for July. Like we're just casually over 700 subscribers here on the channel. I still have not really processed this. So July was the hypeathon, subs may be a bit inaccurate. Yes, 100%. But we had a lot of hype around going full-time as well, and we did a full weekend stream when we went full-time at first. So it felt like we had a bit of a one-to-one comparison of the hype of the announcement versus the hype of the anniversary of that announcement. So you're right, 100%. It's a little skewed, but it also felt like that was the month that the event happened in, that we were celebrating 1 year later. So kind of gives an idea. That is you all, right? Like, this is you all. The viewers and the followers, maybe it's because we can say that I've improved as a streamer, but realistically speaking, that sub count is through your all's support, and that is ridiculous. This is taking follow bots into account. I've immediately after every stream that we've gotten yeeted, I've used Commander Root and killed all the follow bots. All of the follow bots are gone and dead. Archie, ! Playlist. You can just have the Spotify playlist. You're welcome. You can put this on in the background as long as you have an Epidemic Sound account and you're safe to use it. If you don't have an Epidemic Sound account, shoot me a ping on Discord and I'll send you my referral link so I can get a kickback from them. I'm only like 4 people away from getting it for free forever. So we'll get to that. We'll see. So yeah, so a little bit skewed, but hopefully kind of one-to-one of like the event and the event, the anniversary of it. Subathon, I didn't even talk about Subathon a lot in this thing because it feels like it's so long ago. Subathon was back in March and April, and it's now August. The stream grew a ton. So let's talk about that, actually. So this is the stream's history. This is average viewers and hours streamed on the channel. You can tell this is back when I was playing Halo occasionally or playing Destiny occasionally with my friends and streaming a little bit of that. And we were averaging basically nothing, like 5-10 people. Everything else. Subathon was your manic era. Subathon Rookie turned into a Bond villain for a brief while, and it was ridiculous. And I'm still ridiculously appreciative of you, but as I always say, it is most important. Take care of you and yours first. Everything that we do here, like, I would love to get to the point where whether or not this whole creator thing works, and I want to say this really delicately, does not depend on the generosity of others. I am thankful for all of your generosity. I am beyond words thankful for all of the gifted subs and everything else. I would love it if the day can come where that's a bonus and we have all these other things that we've set up and all this other infrastructure in place that, like, it's self-sustaining and the channel is paying for itself off of YouTube's money and YouTube's ads or Twitch's ads or brand deals that you all can support if you want to, or if you want to get the perks of it, but you don't feel pressured. I try not to pressure at all. Please call me out if that's not the case. I want to know that, right? We were talking about on the Dominion Discord again, we're talking about this concept of mobile games and wheels. Oh, I saw that. I thought that was hilarious. So coming of whales in mobile games. And like, there are people in this chat who are insanely generous and are the whales of this community. Y'all are bonkers. Y'all are absolutely bonkers. And I can just say that. And a few of you can probably think of names, and you're probably right. And they have been ridiculously generous, and I'm so thankful for it, right? And I don't want to sound ungrateful, but I'd love it. Like, I'm trying to build things up so that is a feature and not a core pillar of how we're going to make it work. And I try not to lock too much content. Like, I think the only things that I've ever released that are behind paywalls are map downloads. And that's for like one-off 100-day videos. And then I put out discount codes and I've said that we're going to do this occasional game night with like the 2 top tiers on Patreon, which I've tried to do a couple times. But yeah, so we're like, that's it. Anything else I'm not locking behind it. Like, I'm not going to make a patron only or a sub only video series. I'm never going to do patron or sub only streams, because even like this stream, maybe this is the kind of thing you do only to the people who buy that. But no. I might do a Skillshare course at some point in time in the future to have like its own thing, but that's like its own thing, and we'll talk about that. Over the last year of streaming, though, we hit partner last March, right? We hit partner last March. That's where we peaked over here. Now, I think I have Twitch tracker. No, I don't. Okay. We might as well just go to the site right now. Twitch tracker. So back in March of last year, we peaked at 122 concurrent viewers. This is when we were doing our partner push, right? It's not if it happens, make those words. It will happen, sure. You're right. You're right. The power of manifestation is the most powerful capability that exists across the multiverse. So, but back in March of last year, when we were doing our partner push, we got all the way up to 122 concurrent viewers average for the month. And then the same thing happened to us that happens to every streamer who does a partner push. We tanked immediately after, because the support is there, because there's a clear goal in the future. And then as soon as that goal is reached, the people who love supporting people to that goal move to the next person. And that's okay. That's okay. But right after the partner push, we tanked down, back down into the 60s. And we stayed there, right? We had a 60 month, a 70 month, a 77, which was July, which is when we went full time. We doubled our streaming hours and went down to 69. Oh geez, yeah, that definitely needs to be be cleared down. Down to 69, haha, nice. Down to 63. We did a little bit better in October, and we hit the lowest point ever on the stream here in November of 2021, when we dropped down to 56 average viewers. And that is the point where I stopped doing the twice a day streams. And Master Gamer, as always, don't feel pressured. You and yours first. The mod packs are on CurseForge. The maps are on Patreon. All my mod packs are available for free. You can just Google Legundo, just search Legundo on CurseForge. You'll find all of my mod packs ever for my 100 days and Dominion. You can get them all for free. I don't paywall those. But November of last year is when I'm like, I need to fix my streaming. And I don't know if you've all noticed this, but I've tried to put a lot of effort into make the streams worth watching and doing different things. And we've worked our way up. The next month after that, we were back up to 70. The next month after that, we were up to just short of 100. Then we were at 100. Subathon. Subathon was ridiculous. If Subathon was only the during the day's hours, this number would clearly be double. There were a few times that I peaked at the viewer count during Subathon. And that was well into the 200s. And then I know at night, when I would check my phone when I was going to bed or when I woke up in the morning, it was like in the 60s or 70s for the people who would leave it idle overnight. So those two numbers canceled each other out, which is why the Subathon months themselves averaged at 138 and 139, I think. Yep. Yeah, Rukio, yeah. Like, I would peak. I peaked occasionally. I peak occasionally, but I try not to. Like, it's off for right now, so I have no idea. But Subathon, we were up at the 140 mark, which was ridiculous, right? This is also March, April. Like, COVID lockdown was just starting to end. People are being able to go out and explore the world, touch grass a little bit more, go do things. The summer's happening. People are going on vacation. So after Subathon cooled off, we were in the 120s for 2 months. And then July we averaged at 106. That includes the Hypathon as well, so that probably brought the average down a little bit because we were streaming games that are not Minecraft starting last month. And I know some of those streams have performed worse. Like, I know the average Stardew stream is less than the average Minecraft stream. At least that's the way it's been so far. And I'm okay with that. I'm willing to take the hit right now to allow us to experiment and do different things. And this is something we're about to get to. Like, about to get to. So it's been better than I thought. Yes, absolutely, Sierra. But yeah, it's a clear hit in viewership when we're playing Raft or when we're playing Stardew. So I'm perfectly fine with the number being lower in July. And it's consistent into August so far, about the same. So we're at about the same. We're at this back down to 100, but we're experimenting things up and we're tweaking things and we're figuring it out. So we're getting into that. I'm going here so I don't spoil the upcoming slides because I don't want to spoil the upcoming slides. So we're an hour and 45 minutes in. What's next? What are the things that are coming to the channel or the things that we're going to be talking about? What is the big changes that are going to be coming to the channel? First things up, let's talk about a few different projects that have fallen off fallen off my radar that I want to get to, right? New merch designs. I talked about that. I want to hire you all to make cool new merch designs. You all are actually talented artists, whereas I suck. So if you are an amazing artist, and if you do cool things, and if you have the capability to potentially help us design some merch, send me an email, business@legundo.com, or open up a ticket on the Discord server, and then we can talk about it and figure it out. I have like 3 people I've talked about it. It's a paid thing. I'm gonna pay you for it, obviously, because that's the only thing that's fair. Like, I will pay you for it. We'll be doing that. It's gonna be really cool. I'm super excited for it. More multiplayer streams. I want to do some more events on the community server. We're going to do a few of those. So we're going to do like the community build events where everybody's in creative at a certain location. I want to do maybe some survival based community events, like little mini community events and other things like that. We're going to have fun. Obviously that includes Dominion as well. But when I say multiplayer, I mean playing with you all. Like, in my mind, Dominion is its own, is a thing, and I'm playing with others, but it's not playing with you. So multiplayer is playing with you all, whereas, yes, of course, we're going to do that. I want to make a Skillshare course on how to become a content creator, or how to make your content or elevate your content. I think before I make that, I need to make the Stream Dad channel actually functional again. So I'm going to be focusing on the Stream Dad channel after I get 2 or 3 of the next few things off my plate and get us into a place where we're ready to go. So here's the fun slides. Here's the really fun slides. So this one should not be a surprise to anybody. We've already talked that Dominion is getting a season 2. We are ramping up towards a season 1 finale, which is going to be released sometime in the next few weeks. Everybody is ramping up towards the end. We have some cool things that are coming in season 2. This is, I'm not going to say a date or anything like that, because this is obviously 10 plus of us coordinating and organizing everything and getting that good to go. So we're going to have the new season of it. It is going to be hybrid streamed and video, just like it's been for the first season. So we have all sorts of cool things that are coming in the future with it. Some new mods, potentially some new faces, some new things happening on the map. Like, everybody is far and away excited to make Dominion Season 2. So basically, Dominion Season 2 is going to be compared to pull out the SAT analogies, I don't want to give anybody too much of a flashback or trauma right there. But Dominion Season 2 will be to Dominion Season 1 what Deceit Season 2 was to Deceit Season 1. We're going to make it far and above better than everything we've released so far. Everybody's been putting in a ton of work and doing amazing things. It's bigger and better, and I'm so hyped. I'm so hyped. Speaking of Deceit, yes, conversation has started on Season 3 of Deceit. We're gonna probably be doing this one a little bit differently. Odds are we're gonna record it over several weeks and release it as a movie feature-length video on everybody's channel at the same time. So that it's going to be a little bit different. We're not going to do episodic for it, probably. Again, this is just me trying to summarize everything we've talked about. I have no timeline. But it will not be episodic this time. Instead, we're going to release it in movie format, is the idea. So we'll record it for 8 weeks or however long we need to go to record it. And then we'll all edit it together. And when all of us have our movies done, we'll all drop our own individual full-length Deceit movies on our own channels at the same time. I don't know when that will be. That is a multi-month effort. When recording has started, we will let you know. When any new cast members are announced, we will let you know. So I've just been talking with everybody who's on that Discord server and getting things figured out for Deceit Season 3, but we're talking about it, we're excited about it. New things are coming in the Deceit space, which is going to be wonderful. Genuinely title it Deceit, I Will Die. I'm going to call it Deceit because I want to call it Deceit. I want to call it Deceit, and I'm going to call it Deceit because I can. Next, this is something that is not finalized, but is something that I have talked about on stream and is very close to being real. So I feel like on that topic of manifestation and saying, yes, this is going to become a thing, we are going to do this, this is going to happen. The timeline on this is still completely up in the air. It could be 2 months from now, it could be 4 months from now, it could be 6 months from now. The question is when, not if. But the design is fully finished, the domains and the name are purchased, everything is in place, the playlist is sentient. Oh my god, I love it. I am launching a Minecraft minigame event for multiple creators that will be live streamed across everyone's channel. We are so very close to the final few signatures that we need to make this happen. I'm one signature away from this becoming a thing. But this is going to be 40 close friends of mine being put together through a custom-coded set of games designed by me, a custom-built map. I'm very excited who we're going to be working with. I can't say names of who's doing the development, but I'm contracting this out to a professional development house. They make events like this. This is their jobs, which is gonna be fun. What we'll do, the whole idea is that we're gonna do a professionally produced live stream shoutcasted show for each event live here on this channel for every single instance of the game. So the admin stream will be right here every stream, I will be commentating every event with different friends or guests to join, to spectate the whole thing. All of the domains are set up, all of the Twitter accounts are owned, everything is in place. I need to just finish like 2 or 3 things to finalize the funding for this thing to happen, and then we can just go. And I am super excited about it. So, at some point in time, if you're just walking down the street and you hear a certain high-pitched squeal at a frequency normally reserved exclusively for dogs, you will know that I've secured the funding, I've secured the bag, and it's going down, okay? We are so close to this, so manifestation, good vibes, let's make this happen. Like, let's push this out. As soon as I know more, you will know more. It is a question of when, not if. I am not going to give up on this thing. It's gonna happen, right? The squeal heard around the world. Oh, you'll know. You'll know. Okay. 2 more slides. What? This isn't last? What? What else is he up to that this isn't last? Right? So. There's more. Yeah. I love this song. Wait. Put the song on. That song's hype. Cool. There's more. We are gonna be moving into officially variety content here on the channel. Wednesdays is when we're gonna do something that is normally not Minecraft. It's starting with Raft, and we also have the Stardew Valley streams on the weekend. Like I said, we have we had all of these different things that we've been doing, and I'm willing to take the hit on the short-term viewership to be able to grow into a long-term sustainable platform and a sustainable group. So we're going to be mixing it up a little bit. Some of it might not do super well. Some of it might. Who knows? It'll be interesting. But I'm super excited about it. And it's really, really cool. So, like, I'm super happy for it. I'm super happy for it. Helps me appreciate the hardcore content all the more. Well, there you go. But yeah, which games are lined up? We're going to continue our Stardew playthrough, for sure. We have Raft, which we're continuing our playthrough of as well. Cult of the Lamb is a game that's been on my radar because look at us. I mean, just look at us. So, Cult of the Lamb is a game that I've been thinking about playing on stream. It feels like it's very much made for us. So I think we're probably going to play that. I think we're probably going to do a playthrough of that. So that would 100% track. I also think there's a game called Bear and Breakfast, where you run a bed and breakfast, and you are a bear. I think that could be a lot of fun to do, and to do like management sim and building decorative kind of games like that and along that vibe. So we will probably do stuff like that. There's some really other games which you had me at cults. I love it. But yeah, I've heard really good things about a bunch of different games, and I want to be able to do different stuff. So we will probably do that on Wednesdays and weekends. Mondays and Fridays will be dedicated to Minecraft. Once we get back into Dominion SMP, Wednesdays will be dedicated to Dominion, and I'll probably move the variety day to Fridays just to make sure, because Wednesday, like, everybody on the server says we're all on the same day, or we all try to stream from the same day, so we have overlap and people being able to play through things with each other. So right now the schedule is Wednesdays will be the variety stuff because it's Raft with the Dominion people. after we finish Raft and after Dominion Season 2 launches, we'll probably move the variety stuff to Fridays and keep Wednesdays for Minecraft on Dominion SMP. Mondays will always be hardcore, and then we will mix and match as we go. That probably means we'll be streaming a little bit more often than we are right now. So we might be adding a 5th day a week for streams. If anything, the weekday, an additional weekday stream would be easier to maintain than weekend streams. The trick is I'm not going to add any more weekday streams until after I'm done moving. So that is 2 months out before continuing to expand the schedule. We will work our way towards that, but that is a little bit out. So we will get there. We will get there. Rendering's hopper system deleted. Oh no! Oh no! But yeah, move is the first priority. Move is the first priority, but we will get to other things. All right, we have a bit to go, but those are all the big announcements. So we're just gonna show timeline, right? Here's our goals. Here's the things that I want to do as far as the next most immediate things. I want to grow the stream by 30% by this time next year. We did that basically, growing from last year this time to this year this time. I want to grow the stream by 30% between now and July of 2023. So that is my goal. That's what we're going to work on. I'm setting the goal for 30% two shoes. We can push this to double. Like, there's things we can do as a community, like just pushing out on Twitter, hosting the stream, throwing out the clips, sending the clips to Gamers Reacts, posting the clips on other channels, like on Reddit or whatever else like that. All of that can go. All of that can be done. We can do those strats as a community, 100%, right? But I'm setting the goal for 30% because I want to be able to look back at this 1 year from now and say that we did better than the goal that I set for myself. I'd rather set an attainable goal and have success than the other way around. Sorry that you died on your 69-day survival challenge, Okami. That sucks. And Sticky, your world corrupted. Oh no, did you not have any backups? That would suck. Suggest people to watch. So we're going for 30%. I'm caffeinated today. Hashtag not sponsored. But we are catching up to them on Twitter. So we're making progress. Something that is not on this timeline that probably should have been is releasing the Hardcore Series 2 world. I want that done by the end of this month. So my goal is to get the Hardcore Series 2 and all of the supplementary videos and everything else around it to be out by the end of this month so you all can explore and adventure and build or blow up as much of that world as you want. That will be available to all of you very, very soon. It will not be Patreon exclusive. That will be something that we will make available to everybody. The question I have is how, because Google Drive will not like it distributing a file like that. And the last time I tried to make the file available just on Legundo.com, my host shut me down because they thought I was getting DDoSed. So we'll have to figure it out. We'll see how it's gonna go. So we can get that going. So that's the next thing. Then my next priority is to get this Minecraft event launched. Like I said, we are a few details away from potentially making this thing happen. I don't have a clear path or a clear timeline for when they do. All I know is when those things happen and like all of those initial launch lights go green. Once they're all green, then it's about 2 months turnaround from all of those lights being green to the first event. So you'll all know I'm so hyped for that. I'm so excited for that. We just need to get to the point where it happens. We are so very close. Not yet, but so very close. As soon as that is like off and doing its thing, right? As soon as the event is off and all of the negotiation and organizing and all of that is done, and it's just working in parallel, the dev house is doing their work, and that's all going, and it's not on my plate anymore, I want to kickstart the Pink Sheep book. My goal is January. It's written. It's been written since like 2 days after we talked about that. The problem is publishing, because I want to be able to publish it in both softcover and hardcover. It's been written since like 2 weeks after that. The problem is being able to do both a softcover staple stitched and a hardcover glue bound book. And I have no idea how to even begin on that. So if any of you happen to be involved in publishing, in book publishing, let me know. Send me a message, right? Like, I know Old Bear reached out initially, and there was a matter of like he couldn't do the hardcover books, so it kind of didn't work out. And I haven't heard from him in a long while. I should probably circle back and just say hi. So I don't sound like that kind of person who only talks to people when they want something. But I should just reach out and say hi to check in on him. Yeah, so that kind of fell through. But yeah, I need to find a way to be able to publish both hardcover and softcover versions of the book. And as soon as I can secure a deal on those and I know how much it costs, like per book, to get it printed, I will launch a Kickstarter to be able to pay people probably from this community to be able to draw the art so that we can actually illustrate the thing, and then we can actually launch this book. I'm super excited about it. It's adorable. It's a really sweet story that we've written, and I would love to do more of it. And we just need to get to the point where I can kickstart it and finish establishing the art style. I have all the images up here, but I can't print out of here, which sucks. And her birthday is soon. So my goal is by January. I haven't seen Old Bear go live in a while. Yeah, I realized that about a week ago, Okami, when I started working on this presentation. I'm like, I have been a bad person. I have not kept in touch. So I have the idea. The whole idea, there's a book. Hold on. I'm just going to show you. There's a book. I've had this book down here. I bought an extra copy. There's a book down here. This is a book that we bought my daughter, called Ambitious Girl. I quite love it. And it's just really simple. Like, the art is really simple, right? It's just really simple. It's really clean. I love it. This is kind of like the art style I want, right? Like, it just needs to be enough detail that you can see what's going on, right? But it's not like super specific. Like, it's pretty and like really nice, clean line art, but it's not super precise. So you can see the line art like around her pant legs, and it doesn't color right to the edge, but it's just pretty and it's adorable, and it's like nice pastel colors. It's a really good book. I love this book. Any of you, any dads or moms or dads, buy this book. This book is beautiful. I love the message of this story. But this is kind of the art style I would love to emulate. So look up this book. If you can do art in this style, again, send me a message. Send me a message or something like that.
Can I get that in Docker?
Once we have it as a PDF programmer, yes, absolutely. But I want to release it as a PDF, a staple stitched soft cover, and a glue bound hardcover. That is the goal for that, the Pink Sheep book, and getting that kickstarted. After that, I don't know what's next. After that, I don't know what's next. We have so many other things that we can do in the future, and I don't want to plan further than like 6 months ahead, because in my mind, I figure life's gonna change between now and then. So we'll see. Kindle, like, sure, if I could figure out how to do that. Never. I love it. Kindle. From what I hear, you should never release it as digital on Amazon. Oh no. But the whole idea, the whole thought process I have is basically, where should we send art inquiries? business@legundo.com. Send me an email. business@legundo.com. That's the best place to send me an email. And then we'll figure it out from there. or make a service desk ticket, and I'll help you get in track as far as where we're all going. Which leads me to what else? What else is going on, y'all? I can't believe y'all have been watching me do a PowerPoint for like 2 hours at this point. This is ridiculous. But we only have a couple things that we need to talk about, and then that's it. I'm not doing GundoCon. I am going to TwitchCon. If anybody's going to TwitchCon, I'm going. Tanisha's going. Jamie and Grady are going. Viking is going. We might even be able to convince Mongo to go. I don't know. So we'll have at least 5 people from Dominion there. Maybe we do a little Dominion meetup. Who knows, right? Okami's going. Okay, Okami, I'll see you there. So yeah, PowerPoints are awesome. All right. So I need more people because I suck and there's only so much time in the day, right? So I know Morgan's not going. Yeah. So if you are or you know a mod developer,
Welcome.
Garbage, thank you for following. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a wonderful day. If you are or you know a mod developer, somebody who knows specifically working with mobs, right? Mobs, Origins resource pack development, and modelers. If you know those people, just a random person who likes to play video games, well, hello and welcome. So are all of us. Xfer, I already know Xfer Dusk. I just want to find more people because Xfer also has other projects. And I can't just take 100% of Xfer's time. That's not fair. And as I've said multiple times before, if you're a good artist, I want to commission work from you that we can put on a t-shirt to celebrate our community. So reach out for that, right? Like, that is some cool stuff. I also want to acknowledge things I need to get better
else
at.
You could help me on my data set. Also, when I get an iModel train, can you Ryzek work with me to get a website up and running?
Probably. You hire non-graphic designer artists. It would be harder to put that on a t-shirt. But maybe you just staple something else to the front of a t-shirt and sell it. We'd probably have to make those manually instead of getting them done on demand, but you never know. Things I need to improve on. I need to get better at TikTok. It's a way better way of being able to communicate and grow. Like, it's an insane tool. So I need to get that out there. Merch designs, highlighting it again. I definitely need help from everybody here who is actually artistically talented to help making that be a thing. Responding to emails, I suck at it. I'm the worst. I am absolute, to quote Grady, you're dog water, bro. I am the worst at answering emails or service desk tickets or responding to people who set me requirements. It sucks. What are your legal requirements for hiring? That I can legally commission them and that we can organize a professional payment to agreement. Like, it's a paid job. Like, if you cannot be legally employed, even though it's not employment, if you cannot be legally contracted, obviously that's a bit of a problem. Past that point, as long as you can legally do the agreement with me as far as telling me, hey, I'm going to do a thing for you and you're going to give me money and I will give you the rights and the ownership of the thing that I did for you. If we can get that on paper in a way, cool. That's who I want to work with. It's a 15-year-old. Okay, that might be slightly problematic for signing the contracts. So probably not. But maybe, like, we could do it slightly differently then, but we would just need to figure it out, right? Like, I'm not against working with anybody. We just need to make sure that however we're doing it, I want it to be completely above board as far as having an agreement, either in writing, on a Discord, in something, right? Parental consent would probably be important to be able to pay you, like all of these things. I'm not trying to be weird about it or anything else like that. It's just I want to make sure if I'm doing it right. Right? Like, if I'm doing it, I'm doing it right. So I want, like, there will be an actual agreement of, like, I am paying you to make a thing. Here's the description of said thing. And you will be like, okay, I agree to make a thing in exchange for that amount of money. And when I am done, I will give you the thing. And then I will get the thing, and I will say, yes, this is the thing that I wanted. Here is your money. Thank you for giving me the thing. I now own this thing legally. And you will go, yes, you have done it. I have made it for you. And I will go, thank you. And we will both give each other a nice wave and be good. Right? Like, that's, there you go. That's the description of contracts. In the weirdest way. But that's basically what I want to be able to do. I need to be able to do that. So that way everything's safe and fair and above board. What about a shout out? I am not paying people an exposure. You cannot eat exposure. Alright? F that. No. I don't operate in that method. At this point, anybody who's done anything for me has been paid. Has it been enough? Have I been able to compensate people as much as I want to? No. I wish I could do more. 100%. Right? Exposure's tasty though. Yeah. But like 100%. I wish I could pay more to the people who have helped out and who have built just as much as me and in some ways helped create the community to what it is. I'm supposed to having a moment and you just make me invisible like that. Gofo, you nasty. That's cruel. You did me dirty like that. Not okay. I mean, respect, but also not okay. That is wonderful, though. That is hilarious. Right in the middle of a heartfelt talk. But realistically speaking, I wish I could pay people more. I pay people what I can afford to do right now. More is coming. We have the mod days. It's never just been what's come through on the mod days. We've always done above that and doing more as I can. Yeah. Doing more as I can to do right by the people who have done a lot of work. Should we disable the cookie redemptions? Nah, why not? That's so much fun. It's fun to be able to do this kind of stuff. But yeah, perfect timing. That was perfect. It was right as the chair went away. But yeah. So yeah, to answer that, all of this, of course, paid positions, because that's the only fair way to do it. I'm trying to get better at organization just in general and being able to manage my time and to unblock the editors, unblock the guardians, unblock the mayors, unblock any artists that we're working with to make sure that things are all set up. Hey, Nylop, how you doing? Good to see you. Excuse me. But yeah, time management is hard. It is really hard. I block him. That's true. No, not really, but yeah. So we're getting there. We're getting there. So now is the Q&A portion of the stream. 2.5 hours in to what has been an insane project. My goodness. Kanban everything, including Doc. My goodness. So we're gonna minimize. Nope. Here, minimize that. Minimize that. Minimize that. Minimize that. Okay. So that's the updates. That's everything that's been going on the stream. I cannot make this bigger. But I cannot make this bigger. So we're just gonna go to this screen since I can't make it bigger. But yeah, that's everything that I wanted to tell you all about. That's everything I wanted to tell you all about. Queer Anxious Energy. Go back. Like there's a lot of talk about the stream and the channels, which you should check out if you're interested in all of the data and background of that. Go back about 20 minutes in the VOD, and you'll be able to see the big announcements with chat's reaction, which is kind of cool. So yeah, about 20 minutes. You should see a slide. Anything after slide... anything after slide 12 is what you want. Yeah, anything after slide 12 is all the announcements, if you want to go back and just check those all out. So, here we go. First question. I have this big announcement and everything. Which one is 12? It's in the bottom right-hand corner. All the slides were numbered, or most of the slides were numbered. It was in the bottom right-hand corner of every slide. 12 was the Twitch graph. So it's all set up and good for there. Sierra, planning my death. If you manage to become the victim of a mysterious death with no explanation, can you take over my channels? This feels a little sus. This feels just a little bit sus, I'm not gonna lie, buddy. Let's just put it this way. We're just gonna take a screenshot of this real quick. And now if I do disappear, it was premeditated. Screenshot captured. Put this under evidence -2. So there you go. Now we have evidence. So it's wonderful. I'm just gonna put this. I'm gonna put this in an email, and then each day I'll have to delay the email by 24 hours. I'll have to delay the email for 24 hours. And then if one day I just happen to not be able to get to my computer for any reason, that will just automatically email it itself to somebody. But yeah, so we'll deal with that. We'll deal with that later. Yep, that's what Sky9 says. All right, so you edited that in, so that doesn't count, Dusk. But honestly, just like say, oh, Rookie, we're happy to have you all here as well. All right. So, Dusk, will Dominion Season 2 be having custom origins? I think it's a little early to mention that, but... Rookie! With the 5,000 bits just out of left field. What the heck? Thank you. It's very, very kind of you. Very, very kind of you. Thank you. Just thank you. There's never any words I can say other than that. It's ridiculous, but yes. But yeah. Just hearts in chat for Rookie, please. No word ban. No, because we've been talking about other things, so it's been off. No, I know what you did. Will Dominion Season 2 have custom origins? I mean, you could probably infer my answer based off of what I said earlier about needing people who are familiar with making Origins mod packs. I don't want to say anything past that point because Dominion is bigger than just me. So, Ruki's my income. Ruki's the whale. Right, yeah, like, this is what we were talking about. So, you can probably guess, but I don't want to say anything for sure because it is bigger than just me. So, we shall see. In the future, okay, from Chief. In the future, do you plan on continuing the achievement-based videos or switch to a more traditional Let's Play video format? I am going to stick with the achievement-based videos, but I'm going to do them in my own way. My whole thought is I will make the title and the thumbnail, which will convince people to click in thinking it's another, hi everybody, what's up, how's it going, welcome back to another Minecraft Let's Play where I'm totally not creative sometimes, and then hook them with the chill vibes. So we'll see, right? So we'll see if that'll work, and if it works, cool, and if not, butts. All right, we'll just have a really poorly performing hardcore series. Trickster can use hunger or XP. Would that be implemented to make traveling easier? Okami, I can't answer that question directly. I think everybody likes the fact that Waystones use XP, but we have huge XP sources right now from all of the bottles and everything else that's been set up, and there's some things that are potentially happening with the finale that are going to change up travel in general. So I'm very excited about it. It's going to be really cool stuff. It's going to be hype. I'm super excited. Yeah, we'll get the word ban back for next stream. It felt weird having a word ban when we're like trying to specifically get through certain things. Rookie commission Axolotl's death. Yes. But yeah, we'll get to it next stream. HP, any plans of more variety content? Well, we've answered that. Yes, we're officially getting into more variety content and being able to do new things. This is a really good question from Derpy. What are your boundaries when it comes to art or writing, if you have any, other than keeping it PG, of course? I think that's a really good one, because even like right now with the Dominion server, we're having a lot of different types of art, different interpretations of my character being written and everything else. We just had gender bent versions of multiple people on the cast drawn out, which looks cool. Like Grady is Hatsune Miku, I believe is the name. But yeah, what are my boundaries? Other than the obvious, keeping it PG, which is a very that makes sense. I think the only thing I would ask is just don't involve me in any shipping. Like, that's just not a thing. That's not a thing I would even, like, character-wise, of all the things I would do in roleplay on Dominion, I will not even do, like, a romance subplot. Or, like, I don't think anyone on the server would do that. I don't want to say no, because some people might want to, right? And it would be between consenting people, and everybody would be on board with it. But, yeah, you can ship me exclusively with my wife. Right? Exclusively ship me with my wife. Other than that, no. Which Discord chat Q&A? Mine, Town Hall Q&A channel. Is the PG rule because Minecraft is often viewed... Is the PG rule because Minecraft is often viewed by people under 18 or because of your dad vibe? Like, we've talked about this as well. Like, if you go back in my VODs, even like a year and a half ago, maybe closer to 2 years ago, I would curse in my streams. I would never. Somebody would come in and be like, "Do you curse?" And be like, "F no, not often at least." But there are words and things that people say that I think are actually destructive, and I'll never say those on the stream. So while I might let the occasional curse word slide, you're never gonna hear me say toxic or negative or hateful or exclusion or racist or awful things like that. I basically treat the stream like I do in front of my kids. Like, there was a whole script that I used to have memorized all the time, and I've lost it to time. Somebody could probably find it in an old video. But yeah, I've specifically, over the last year and a half, 2 years, made my content in the community be a bit more PG. And actually, we could talk about that for a second too, because I know that's caused some confusion and some differences and some adjustments from people who were involved in the community. And I'm going to be blunt for just a few seconds. If you're watching with your kids, just hold on for just a moment. I think it's important to acknowledge this. So it's nothing super bad. So, but still. Disclosure. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. At some point in time, a long time ago, back when Horst was still involved with the community before he pulled his exit, the rules were... no, we don't need to emote only mode, I don't think. The rules were... don't be a dick. Like, that was the extent to which we described the rules. And that was his interpretation of what I would always say, which was be good to each other. And that was one of the easiest ways to tell the difference between how each of us looked at that as well as other things. Right? It was a good summarization, sure. But as my kids are growing up and they're watching my content, and they're watching the other people in Dominion, and as I'm growing up and getting older, like, if anybody in the mod team or anybody in the Dominion Discord is here right now, when I'm just talking privately with friends, I do not censor myself as much as I do on stream. That probably doesn't surprise, or it shouldn't surprise, anybody here. Right? No. I'm 100% when I'm on camera, I'm in dad mode. I'm in dad mode. Like, I talk on the stream, and I hold myself to the same things I try to hold myself to when I'm in front of my kids. That's how I act, because I've learned as we've grown here in the community that there are parents who will watch my stuff with their kids. And I'm like, oh, okay. I have to, like, I feel responsible for that. I feel responsible for that. I feel accountable for that. When I'm talking private, when I'm talking with my friends, when I'm not on stream, yeah, I use my full vocabulary. I use my parent words. Is this a good way to say this? I use my dad voice when I'm on stream, not to be how do I say this? Not to be more marketable, right? Like, I didn't go PG to be like more marketable on YouTube. I didn't go PG because, like, oh, I want to get on Hermitcraft and they're all PG, so I need to fit in so they know that I'll be a good addition, and then they'll add me to their server because they'll just find me randomly and go, hey, do you want to join the biggest server in the world? No, I didn't do that. I didn't do that for either of those reasons. I did it to make the community more welcoming and accommodating to more people. Yeah, Cleo doesn't. That's actually a really good point. Cleo doesn't, and Corrales doesn't. But I think they don't in their Hermitcraft videos, but they do when they're streaming personally. I think would be the line. It's not my place to police that either way, right? Like, they can do whatever the heck they want on their streams. It's their streams. They're in charge. But I know even on Dominion, right? Like, not calling them out. Grady and Jamie, when they're streaming on their own and they're not on the server, yeah, they definitely lean more adult in the content, in the stream, in the chat, everything else. I think everybody on Dominion at one point in time, or a good portion of the people on Dominion at one point in time, have leaned more adult in one way or another. Grady and Jamie do. That's totally fine, and they track. But when they're on the server, we've all agreed. It's like, here's the bar for on the server, on Dominion. Like, we all just agreed that, and we talked about it, and we're like, okay, here's what we agreed to, here's where we go on Dominion. And with Dominion is probably even a little bit further than me when I'm solo on stream. Like, people will take it a little bit far because we're also just friends, and we also just get so into it, and it's ridiculous and everything else like that, right? Like, I'm the ritual binding stream, right? Like, when we started building the platform, and it was just like, there's the giant birch P-word sign off in the distance, and screaming and yelling, and it was ridiculous. It was chaotic, and it was fun, and it was okay, and it's okay. Right? Like, you get 8 friends together, it's gonna be a little bit more chaotic. The kazoo, right? But yeah, so yeah, you have, that's kind of like this just Sneeve. Yeah, Birch please, but just Sneeve. Right? Like, Sneeve is just a bullet point on that list. Miraculous is amazing. I can't wait for season 5 in English dub because it's one of the things I love watching with my kids. But right, like, that's fine. That's fine. So I know me changing to become more family friendly has probably rubbed people the wrong way at one point in time, or it might have driven people away who were here a while ago, or people who are older in the community have experienced like a bit of whiplash. Being reminded of the rules as they exist today. We've evolved as a community. Things have changed. We've evolved. Things have changed. Like, that's the direction I wanted to take it in. And yeah, I know it's I know it's been a thing, Grunts is just vibing. No, I moved the camera because it was in my way. Grunts is just chilling. Puppy. Puppy. Can we zoom in, puppy? Zoom in on puppy. 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 He's the bestest boy. Yeah. He's happy. Morganite raid. Oh, is everybody raiding it? Wait, what? Okami, you might have jumped it. You might have jumped the gun. You kids gross ahead, yes. How often do you check your PO box? Normally every week or 2 weeks. Once a week. Censored puppy. That's hilarious. So, right? There you go. Zoom. Boop. That was an accident. That's hilarious. Censor the puppy. But yeah, so like, yeah, the community's changed over time. I didn't go PG to be more marketable. I went PG because I became a parent, and I've grown into that. So yeah, granted, I realized that wasn't the question that got asked, but I think that's also an important thing to talk about. Like, a lot's changed in our community over the last 1.5 or 2 years, and yeah. Worthwhile. I mean, we're talking about the last year of the channel. That's changed a lot in the last year. So yeah, I love it how it's censored. But yeah, legs can curse right now. Ooh. Never mind. I can't. Oh no. So you know what that reminds me of? So to do my last point on this, and this is something that Sneeve reminded me of, which is a good point. Like we talk a lot behind the scenes. If I wanted to be marketable as a creator, I wouldn't be political. And I have not hesitated to be political on certain topics that I hold a very strong belief on. Having those conversations. Hey, Gwady, what's up, G Money? How you doing, buddy? Having those conversations on Twitter is the worst. Because there's no space for nuance. There's no space for fully fleshed out experiences. It's extremes exclusively, right? And I probably, like, yeah, I don't know. There are certain things that I don't think are political that I've spoken out against that others have reminded me are political. And I'm like, yeah, but just because I'm a creator doesn't mean I'm not a person. Like, I still deserve an opinion. But yeah, you missed the PowerPoint, Grady. I'm sorry, buddy. We're at the very end of it. We're just kind of answering some questions. But you can go back. It's cool stuff. We had some cool hype and a lot of numbers and charts and stuff like that. Son of a bee sting. Yeah. Yeah, we were actually just talking about cursing on stream and why I kind of stopped. And why it's not a big deal that, like, you or Jamie curse on your streams when you're doing stuff not on the server. And I'm like, because it's their stream. They're in charge of their stream. That's fine. But when we're on Dominion, we all, like, agreed to be here. And it's like, cool. So we were just talking about all of that. And, like, figuring how we figured all of that out and how that all worked and everything else. Ooh, that's a good one. Let's talk about that. Nib, thank you for following. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Question: how often do you open mod applications? Realistically speaking, I don't think we'll ever do applications for mod ever again. Because that led to a situation that played out so badly that is, I think, the only VOD that I have not kept, because I don't want to be reminded of what happened. Back up with all of that. The fallout from that, and then a few other things that happened shortly after that. It's probably the worst time I've ever had as a creator. So mod application that ended up causing a big rift in the community at the time, and things played out very badly. And it was coincided with I released a video that accidentally hit trending, and it brought a bunch of toxic people to the community for a brief while, and that overloaded people who were already stressed and frustrated with me, or who have very strongly held beliefs about who I am as a person and how I operate. And it all came to a head into a really bad month. A really bad month. And looking back at it now, it was an important lesson to learn about not taking myself too seriously, about not pretending that like the culture and community that we're cultivating is the singular most important thing that we have here. Like, the community that we have here and the vibe of the community that we have here is the single most important factor for everything. So when it came to Choof and HP, they didn't apply. I believe it was ECR who actually sent the messages at the end of the day. But it was basically, it's like, hey, get in the van. It's like, hey, get in the van. You're going to the tower. Come on. just get in the van. There's for Choof, it's like, there's dirt in the van. And Choof is like, yeah. And then it's like, hey, want to be a mod? Because at the end of the day, it was the most important thing to do was the culture fit, about people who are going to grow and cultivate this community that we have and everything that we've built. Singular most important thing, that is the main. It was quality, it was high quality dirt. Yeah, it was that good Thompson's topsoil. Like, we had that all set.
But that brought Optimus the best transformer. I want
That
to get
is
another
cool,
one rubber
in all
ducky because
honesty.
Optimus is based off of Bert.
But in all honesty, like, we made Optimus, which is super cool. And I use Optimus as an example of what the censorship in Bedrock should be. It should be a proper algorithm that understands context. It understands context, and it can actually judge things instead of just doing pattern matching inside of strings. That is why I'm not for chat reporting and Bedrock censorship. They are two separate systems. Do not let people conflate them. But that is why I'm against those, because you can build something better. And we've proven that you can build something better. So I would love to give Optimus to Mojang. Like, we have an AI, a machine learning algorithm, that can block 99% of toxic comments with context automatically and more accurately than the system that's currently in place. The problem is, some dude in my basement, and two other people in their basements and or living rooms, built this system for one server. One. And it will not scale past that. Mojang and Microsoft have money. They just have yes money. Right? Let's implement Optimus instead of the current system. Optimus would be better. Optimus would be better than what they have. All I want. Here's my silly and simple demand, right? This is what I'd ask for. I want it so that if you name a wolf Grunts with the name tag, it looks like that. That is all I want. I don't want a cape. I don't want anything else. I want my dog in Minecraft. That's it. Oh, sorry. At a moment. I'm gonna just leave the camera on him for a second. 'Cause he's getting old. He's getting old. He's the best asbestos boy, and we love him, but he's getting old. Don't you huff me, you are getting old. I want Grunts in Minecraft. Like, that's all I want. That's all I want. That is my demands, Mojang. You receive a machine learning algorithm that would make people probably be okay with auto censorship. I receive a special dog skin. Trade offer. Get a resource pack. Most resource packs that do that rely on Optifine. I receive dog. Most resource packs that do that rely on Optifine. I'm on Sodium instead of Optifine because Optifine cost me Hardcore Series 1. So, yeah. Also monies? I don't want money. No, actually, take that back. I want money for Ryzen Programmer because they worked hard on it. I surrender my money to instead have dog. Right? Like, I'd want money for Ryzen Programmer because they did a good portion of the work to make it all work. And no, shut up, you did. Shut up, you take it. I want money for Ryzen Programmer, and then I want dog. That's it. That's the deal. That's the deal. That's the deal. And a cape. Money and a cape for yes. Yes. Money and a cape for Ryzen Programmer, and I want dog. Because even if I got another cape, I'd just wear the green.
Can you
I
at
wear the
least get
piston
me a
cape.
job for coding?
Right? We have the meme template. We have Minecraft's Twitter. Optifine causes the loading screen bug. The what? But yeah, this peer pressure. Take the love, Rise. You just said shut up and take the money. Yeah, I work in a cafeteria. Yeah, let's get them jobs. Let's get them jobs. I just want dog. I'm good. I don't need a different job. I have YouTube. I have my current day job. That's good for me. I am happy where I'm at. I want dog. I want dog. Give dog. Give dog. So yeah. So there you go. That to go down a completely other separate random tangent, but this is what this stream's about, which I kind of like. It means lighthearted HP. I believe, right? Lighthearted? Yes. Okay, cool. Other town hall questions. Let's go through a couple of these. So Derpy, to answer your question, which sent us down this several step train. But yes, don't ship me with anybody, please, for art. Other than that, basically anything goes, as long as it's within the general age rating of what my stream is. Like PG, don't have any character of me saying anything offensive or awful, or don't have them say anything I wouldn't say, and don't ship me with somebody. Other than that, yay, I'm totally cool with it. Legundo, from Aragon, when people look at your persona, the mob that resembles you most is an Enderman. I refer mainly to your multiversal content, like your character in the Corinthia series. Why do you choose Piglin in Dominion? Memes. No, nobody's in trouble. Memes. Memes is why. DJPD is why I chose a Piglin, and now I feel obligated to be a Piglin for forever. You all have made such amazing art. I think I will be a Legundo for forever unless something drastically changes in the future. But that's the plan for that. I wouldn't call me an Enderman in the multiversal lore. And by the way, my character in Corinthians' series, he just messaged me one day. He's like, "Hey, are you up to do some voice lines for this scripted 100 days that I'm doing?" And I'm like, yeah, sure, cool, okay. I didn't even know I was gonna be an Enderman at the time until I actually got the script. So yeah, I told you all that. I chose Legundo because DJPD. 100%, yes. It was memes. Like, I'm not acting as DJPD, but I absolutely considered Piglin as my first origin because of DJPD. Because of the meme of DJPD. Yes, absolutely. 100%. 100% legit. Yes. Granted, it's evolved, like, that character has evolved into its own thing. Legundo is his own thing now, and he has his own story and everything else, but that's what first started making me think about it. But yeah. Lore sneaked his way into Dominion, kind of a little bit. What is DJPD? I'm so confused. Come back April 20th of next year, Plastic Avocado, and you can find out. That is his day of power. And that's when he releases himself onto stream. Rookie, you've seen this. You've seen this character, because I remember you being very confused. April 20th or June 9th.
Whichever streams are closest to those 2 days are normally chaos. So yeah, all right. I want to get through a couple of these. I'm actually gonna lock the channel. I'm gonna, or actually, with slow mode, it shouldn't be an issue. 6-9 DJPD. I did something. I thought. If you could pick a song to represent your 100 Days Multiverse character, what would it be? I need to think about that, Solar. I'll give you an answer for that later. More server events. We've talked about that. Definitely yes. Community game nets. Definitely yes. Do you love your community? I think that's pretty obvious. Definitely yes. Can we gift you merch designs? No, I will exclusively pay for them. I will not accept gift art for things that I will sell. I accept gift art in fan art form only. The second it's going on a thing that I'm selling, you're getting paid. Full stop. Like that's not fair, and we're not doing anything other than that. Perfect ending song. We're kind of getting to the end of these. Skin artists no. Battle Cats on one of the new channels, maybe. Minecraft and Docker. Hey programmer. Will you start? Okay, tacky. A little bit of shade here. Will you start making normal 100 days videos so you don't have to cheat and revive yourself in half your videos? Okay, let's talk about this, because this is obviously a point of contention. Yes, I show everything that happens in my 100 days videos, including, because some mods are horrifically unbalanced, including random spontaneous full health to 0 deaths. Right? Like, yeah, no, 100%. Duolingo is scuffed. Duolingo killed me with a shotgun, alright? The Blaze Guardian killed me in full diamond from full health to nothing. An Enderman spawned on top of my head out of nowhere. I've tried to turn those events into story beats, right? I will spoil something for you all. I will spoil something for you all. Things that I know that are true. I'm not the only one who dies in 100 days video, everybody. I'm just one of only a few who will show you it. Let's be honest here, right? There's only a dozen people or so who even actually record all 100 days anyway anymore. And there's 5 of us who will show you if we die and turn it into a meme. Right? Like Sean. I love Sean. But, oh my god, Sean. Like, I die to stupid stuff. Sean is basically boneless. Like, my man's is basically boneless. I love him. He's a great friend. But good God, he needs to learn the game. Right? The video I edited today. Yeah. Somehow he's not. No, you shush. You shush. You don't say nothing. You don't say nothing. You don't say nothing. You all want to see me being good at the game? Get ready for this weekend's video. I'm going to tell you all this right now. I pull off the most impressive clutch I have ever done in my entire Minecraft career. Right? You'll know it's coming when you start hearing Suffer City in the background. Right? When you start hearing Suffer City ramping up, you buckle yourselves in, because I'm about to pull off something that even I didn't think I possibly could survive. I can't spoil what it is, because I would spoil 5 different people's videos if I explained to you what I did. What's Suffer City? There we go. Coolest thing I've ever done in Minecraft. Coolest thing I've ever done in Minecraft. I will spoil 5 different people's videos if I tell you what it is. Saturday, everybody. Saturday's video. Absolutely cracked. Absolutely cracked. It's gonna be good. Do not miss it. It's gonna be good. I'm very excited. So hyped for it. It's a banger already. Yep. Okay. So that's your answer, Taki. I leave the deaths in because those are product videos, and those worlds are impermanent by definition. But also, I would never edit out a death in the main hardcore world because, in my mind, in vanilla, any death there has to count. So that's the rules. That's the rules. Sorry if it makes you not like them. I don't know. I get occasional comments for that. Maybe this is everybody draws the bar of what's acceptable immediately underneath what they do, right? Like the people who don't actually record all 100 days, they're okay with it because they'll be like, of course it's not 100 days. I'm just doing blank, blankety blank, right? But that's fine. Everybody will draw the bar differently. Everybody is willing to accept different things in the sake of creating content and entertainment. That's where I draw the line. I don't know. I don't have a better answer for that. That's just the best answer I got because it's the truth. Okay. So that was Taki's. GoFo on another alt, and I was wondering what mods you want developed. Hit me up in support desk. I'll talk about it with you there. I think, did I skip anybody's? I don't think I've at least looked at everything.
The best thing is I see the unfiltered reaction to some of these deaths, and it's so hilarious. Or the raw panic in the video dropping this weekend. It's so freaking great.
So good. It's so good. This weekend's video is so hyped. I'm super excited about it. Did I skip a video? You just said hello. Hello. I don't think I've skipped anything that's not a meme. Like, can you remind everyone they will not get banned for asking a question? Were you deleting people's questions here in chat? Last 2 I posted. I have reasons for it in the Guardians. Can you address the last 2 I posted? Last 2 you posted where? I'm confused. Where did you post them? In the Guardians? Okay. I don't see your message, Joan, unless where's your name in Town Hall? So confused. Oh, why is Dad Joke gone and can we get it back? That was the Vanguard. They decided to delete that channel. Chew Coffee Reviews channel, most updated suggestion. What say you? Maybe we'll check with the Vanguard. These. I'm so confused. Remember, if your question is not answered in the stream, feel free to open a ticket or simply ask in any of the channels that is appropriate. That's not a question. I'm so confused. Okay. A very ninja ukulele. Is the PO box in your Twitch description up to date? I believe so. Is it? What's the? Really? Really? This playlist. This playlist. It's always. It always is. What's the address? What's the PO box in the description? Is it the 537 address? Is it the address that says that's like box 537 or suite 537? If that's it, that's accurate. Don't send food. All hail the playlist. Playlist is ridiculous. But yeah, if it is the 537, so then that's the correct address. Yes, that is the correct address. Would you be mad if your base on Dominion was suddenly filled with friends? Well, this feels a little sus, I'm not gonna lie. We'll see. Maybe. Might be a little bit mad. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Do we need to log in do I need to log on to Dominion real quick? No, I would not be mad. That's fine. You know to ask me on the regular server. It's like, hey, I'm pranking your base. It's like, okay, cool. Just so I know to be recording the next time I log in. So, yes. Okay, so there's that one. Oh, do you prefer milestone or XP based leveling community? Milestone is way easier. It's so much better. June, are you planning on doing a tour of the SMP server showing off the amazing things the community has accomplished down the line? Absolutely. We will absolutely be doing some kind of server tour stream, and then it'll probably become a video. I just don't know on which channel, because that's the kind of thing where it's not like story-based content. I think Legundo main is story-based content, like storytelling kind of content, or long-form, long-play kind of videos like Stray or Stardew or things like that. Legundos is for meme videos and funny things that we do, like the skin stream. The skin review stream will be on Legundos. It's just, I don't want that to be the first video. So I will edit it up, just not for the first video. Oh, okay. What are one or two of your favorite moments on Dominion SMP? So sorry if I missed one. I apologize. Favorite moments on the SMP. Leg, can you remind everyone that they will not get banned for asking a question? Can I remind everyone to not get banned for asking a question? Just say one public thing on this or something, please. I don't know why it is now a problem. Who thinks they're gonna get banned for asking a question? I might not answer if it's inappropriate to, but I'm not gonna ban somebody for asking. But yeah, something tells me there's a reason for this. I guess we'll see I'll see what that is in just a second. Posting again. What are two of your favorite moments from Dominion SMP? Kill the thief. I'll give you my top 3 in no specific order. Right? Kill the thief. The throne room, and the dragon fight are probably my 3 favorite things that have been released so far. There's more. Through the mist, through the woods, through the tiny inchling holes. It's a nightmare, but it's one exciting ride. Love that song. Love that song. It's so good. So good. They asked for something and then shoot people out for not helping. ECR took care of it. Okay. More musicals are a must. Fix is on lead for the musical episodes because he actually has the talent. I don't want to say anything either way if he might be working on something else. You're just gonna have to wait and see. Who's your favorite dirt theme mods and who is now in the top 5 of banning people? All right, now the mods are just memeing. Who's your favorite mod? Obviously DJPD. Who's your favorite fairy? I think the mods are just having fun that we're hitting the end of this. But yeah, everyone can spit bars and dominate on Dominion. I'm glad Fix put me in the chorus. I cannot handle the solo. But we do love the mods. The mods are amazing. I'm happy that we have Mod Day and other things that are coming in the future. I don't feel like I can sing. I feel really bad. I tried singing for Subathon and then Sierra just absolutely dunked on me. So it's saying I can sing is like saying I can run, right? Sure, I can go through the motions of running and I'm physically capable of running for a short distance, right? I am neither a marathon nor a sprinter. So while me, my wife who runs marathons, and Usain Bolt are all technically running, there's a difference, okay? Like, there's levels to this. And I don't feel it's fair to say that I can sing any better than you can say that I can run. Put it into perspective, okay? But yeah. The question should become, how well can it be done? Yes, what level of singer are you? How many proficiency points have you put into your singing skill? Usain Bolt, not in a million years. He's the only fast person I know. He's the only sprinter I know. He's the only sprinter I know. But yeah. Will you let me kill you in the SMP for your head? No, you gotta earn it, Dusk. I won't just let you do it. I won't let you do it. But yeah. You max charisma, so you're halfway decent. I'll take the proficiency bonus. I'm proficient in charisma saving throws. What's your favorite color? Blue. Oh, Derby already answered you. You don't need to know to sing rap video when epic rap battle of history. Everybody remember when that was a thing on YouTube and that was like the biggest channel? Remember when that was like the biggest channel on the platform? And then it just died an unceremonious death. That is always in my mind. Can you read them and the sand one? Gofo, I thought I answered all your questions. Gofo. I don't see. Can Chook give me some tasty aquarium sand? That's a question for Chief. That's not for me. Why did I not make a Lagoon Dad to tell dad jokes? Because they would need to be longer than 10 seconds. Yeah, so I didn't want to make a dad joke channel just because we just spread that content evenly around all 5. So we have that. But in all honesty, everybody, I think the Ultimate Showdown of Ultimate Destiny. Oh my god. I remember it. I don't think I could sing it. All came out of nowhere and lightning fast, and they kicked Chuck Norris and the cowboy, yes, and they ran out of... Nope. They ran out of bullets and they ran away because Optimus Prime was here to stay. That was multiple different lines of it all jumbled together there. But yeah, I know it, just not in order. I don't remember it all. It's so mixed up. It is fragmented in my head in so many different orders. I cannot even get that. You're gonna ping me with the lyrics? Nope. Just go watch the video. This is long enough. I said this stream was gonna be less than a normal stream because I had things I wanted to do after. So we're gonna get to that later. So, reminder everybody that there are 2 new shirts. Yeah. I said, I'm like, yeah, it's gonna be 1 to 2 hours. I mean, the presentation was about 2 hours exactly. And then it was, after, it's been Q&A. 2 new shirts, the Camp Gundo t-shirts. If you want to tell your friends you enjoy camping and also being drugged around the multiverse by some existential entity that uses monoliths in different dimensions to be able to pull you through to different existential realities, yeah, go ahead and grab that one if you're feeling it. And if you want something just a little bit simpler, phrasing. So both of those are there and available for you all if you want to grab them and check them out. And then, yeah, this is the last slide I had. Thank you. That's all I got. That's all I got. But this was very different. That's my Twitter profile. I need to get a better picture or pictures. I need to get better stuff. Very different from what we've normally done on the stream. We did literally just chatting for the duration. And we just did a freaking PowerPoint. To talk about the last year. The last weird, chaotic, crazy year of my life on this stream. Would you play some minigame maps that are played in the community? Maybe. Bring the suit back for the outro. I'm not putting the button-up shirt back on. So here. Here, hold on. Like, okay, alright, so. Oh, I was missing the sleeve. So, I'm not putting the button-up shirt back on. So. Remember, everyone, these are challenging times. And due to the global supply chain shortage and different difficulties that exist across our global interconnected synergistic network of like-minded professionals. I can't do it. I can't even do it as a meme. There's that one TikTok about like record profits this year, everybody. Record profits. We're just printing money. And then it's like, now, due to these global unprecedented times, we're going to be pausing raises and hiring. It's like, I hate it. It's such a scam. Such a scam. Legundo sitting here giving a TED Talk. This is a TED Talk kind of outfit, isn't it? A t-shirt and this, and like a $2 little piece of driftwood necklace that I've kept since going to the Dominican Republic. And it's just like, yeah. So remember, Mojang. Let's talk really quickly. Remember, trade offer. You receive an intelligent machine learning algorithm that can do censorship way better than what you currently have. I receive money for the other two people who are responsible for it, and dog.
Hey Legs. Someone gave me a shulk sensor and a shrieker on the SMP. And I still don't know what to do with it, but I could cause much damage.
You can't do damage. Once you mine a shrieker, you can't spawn a warden with it. So yeah. You can't spawn a warden with a placed shrieker. It needs to be an original one. So yes. All right, everybody. That is gonna be it for our first ever State of the Gundo stream. That was cool. That was a Catalyst won't generate a shrieker either. Catalyst only generates sensors. Sensors, blocks, and veins. It does not generate a shrieker. Nope, it doesn't. They got rid of it at the end. You could debug stick it, or you could shrieker bomb somebody, but you cannot spawn a warden with it. But yeah, y'all, this was fun. This is a lot of fun. So I touched on big things. I touched on the Minecraft event, on Dominion Season 2, on Sith 3s, right? We have all of that. A modcast episode. If the mods really want to, or if you all really want that, I fully support the mods either starting a podcast channel, or if they want to upload it and give it to me, I'll put it on Legundo's, maybe. I don't know.
Miles619
right?
gifted a tier
But
1
this
sub
is-
too. They've given 17 gift subs in the channel.
In my mind, everything that we've done over the last year and everything that we've built together. And we've had good times, we've had bad times, we've learned so much. We've learned so much over the last year. This is absolutely going to be an annual thing. We should do this every year in August. Right after we complete the month of July, we will do a State of the Gundo stream, and we will do it every year and look at every year in comparison. We have big goals for this next year in growing the community, letting people know that we exist, and the Minecraft events, the Pink Sheep book, Dominion Season 2, all sorts of things. Okay, are you seriously modcasting? If you're modcasting, I'll raid into it. But I was gonna try to find somebody who was like at about our size and raid and make a new friend. But if you're modcasting, okay. That was too hard pushing backwards on my neck. Oh, great. Now I'm going fast. Next year, the State of the Gundo. If you're not banned, don't do anything to get banned. You'll be fine. Alright, well, I think we're probably rating this Chief Dirtbag person. How many of you are in the modcast right now? Oh, all of you. Okay, great. Or most of you. Fun. Should learn Surfer City. Yes, I said yes. Do it. I have power there. We'll be good. Alright. Yeah. Absolutely go for it. Alright. Chief, it says you're not live. It says you're not live. Pencil next year's meeting on the calendar, everybody. Yep, probably like first 2 weeks of August. We'll do it on some random Wednesday. I don't have an exact date for it. We'll do it somewhere around there. All right. I am going to do the purge of VIPs immediately following. Immediately following this. Raid Chief Dirtbag. It has been created. I'm going to do the purge of VIPs and reset all of the VIP people, and the people who have requested VIP, you will get it as well. So you'll all be set and good to go. Everything will be good. I'm not live. If he's not live, I am hashtag self-promoting. Nice. You also got your points back, Tacky. So yeah. So Nylop, because we've hit capacity, where certain people will be keeping it, they'll be like forever VIPs. That'll be merit based. But the point-based VIP is going to turn into a year. You get it for a year or for 6 months or however long it takes for us to fill it again is the plan. So we'll probably do at least 6 months and then we might do it for a year. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We're just getting all things set up. So we'll be good. Joan, I'm going to refund you those points because I can't spoil what the next video is other than saying it is the coolest clutch that I've ever done in all of Minecraft, and it is an amazing collab video this weekend. I don't want you all to miss it. I'll see you all on Friday. I don't know what we'll be doing. We'll figure it out as we go. New video this weekend, everybody. Come join the Discord so you can be in on all of this. Thank you all for an amazing year. It's been wild. Take care of yourselves. Be good to each other. Talk to you soon. Bye.
Wow, this Legundo guy.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.